Good evening, everybody. And I have remembered to unmute the microphone this evening. So, hello, everybody. My name is Paul Grogan. Welcome to the Gaming Rules live tutorial and playthrough of Coloma. If you are watching this in the chat, please let me know if you can hear me and see me okay, as we've had a number of audio issues with various streams over the last couple of months. We have a few people in the chat. Matt's here, Leanne's here, Board Game Exposure's here, and I believe Johnny Pack's here, the designer, and Final Frontier is here as well. So yes, hello everybody. And as I say, if you can hear me and you can see me okay, please let me know in the chat if everything is fine before I dive into more details about what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to just wait for a message. Say hello, Rick.
Hello.
Adam and Paul are here with us tonight as well. We don't have a camera on them, but they are here, like the themed outfits. Well, it's just me.
Well, sort of.
Sort of.
It's got epaulets.
Yeah, I decided to put my cowboy hat on. Why not? So nobody has told. Oh, Jason can hear me and see me. Right, excellent. So this video is just for you, Jason. Nobody else can hear me and see me. We're fine. Right. So tonight we're going to be doing a live tutorial and playthrough of Coloma, published by Final Frontier Games, who've helped sponsor this video. Thank you very much. Designed by Johnny Pack Cantin, who also did Sierra West.
Okay.
That I've done 3 videos for over the last couple of months. And yeah, we're going to be teaching you how to play first. Paul's giggling away. I don't know why. Okay, right. Something funny in the chat. So yeah, we're going to be doing a full teach of the game first. So if you were only interested in learning how to play the game, you just need to watch the first part of the video. But then if you want to see us playing through it, you can. This is a game for 2 to 6 players. There's a variant with 2 players. Well, there's another variant with 2 players as well.
Right.
There's an extra bit that you're supposed to use with 2 players, and then there is a 2-player variant. We're playing the 4-player version tonight, but the game does take up to 6. Right, I am going to switch over to, yeah. And the chat's still working. Excellent. Right, so, do we need to zoom in a bit more, or are we okay? Let's zoom in a tiny little bit more.
Have you got your glasses?
No, I don't have my glasses. I asked Vicky for them, but she's not seen the message. There we go. Right. So, what is this game about? This game is set in California, roughly around the time of the Gold Rush. We start in the year 1848, which is when gold was first discovered in this particular region.
Not ever.
Not ever. No. That was a while before that. 1849 was the year of the California Gold Rush, and then 1850 was the year that California actually got recognised as a state in its own mind. So we're going to be playing the game over 3 years. Each year is divided into 5 rounds, which you can see on this wheel here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do 5 rounds for each year. At the end of each year, there is a shootout with these outlaws. So we have 2 outlaws at the moment. There's going to be a shootout at the end of the year. And then we repeat that 3 times. And at the end of the game, so after 3 full years, we will basically work out who's won by adding up the points. That's a very high level overview of the game. Now, what I'm going to do now is I am going to zoom forward in time to the end of the game and explain where you get your points from. We have a score track around the outside of the board, as most Euro games do. You can score points during the game, but most of your points will come at the end of the game. So, how do you get your points? Well, one of the ways that you'll get points is by building buildings. We each start with a hand of cards. We've drawn 6 cards from our deck. We all have the same deck of cards. They're all different, but we each have the same, if you see what I mean. So you've drawn 6 at the start of the game. You're going to choose 4 of them before the game starts, and that is your starting hand of cards. You can build these buildings by using this action space here. And when you build a building, it will go face up in front of you like so. And you will notice in the top right of the card, there is a number in a sheriff's badge. That is victory points. So every building that you build will be worth points at the end of the game. Right, that's one way you're going to get points. The more buildings you build, the more points you get. The other way that you can get points in the game is, at the top of your player board, you have 4 spaces where you can survey a river. Okay, so these are the rivers. And what you do when you survey a river, you choose which one you want to survey. And that goes on there like that. If there are points listed, those are the points that you will get at the end of the game. So for every river that you have surveyed, you will get points at the end of the game. You'll also notice while I'm here, there are other benefits as well. You get them immediately, but the points you get at the end of the game. Right, so that's river points as well. The next thing is bridges. Now you can only build a bridge, let's take the river back, You can only build a bridge once you've surveyed the river. So you survey the river and then you build a bridge. And the bridge will go like that. Okay? There are 10 different bridges in the game. We have randomly chosen 6 of them. And there are 2 of each because we're playing a 4-player game. In a 1 or 2 player game, there would be 1 of each. And in a 5 or 6 player game, there would be 3 of each. A bridge will be worth points at the end of the game based on what's printed on it. I'll go into them in a bit more detail later on, but that is a way you can get points as well. And there is a way you can lose points. If you do badly in the shootout, then some of your dudes, and they are actually called dudes, will get killed and go in the graveyard here. And every dude you have in your graveyard space will be worth negative points at the end of the game. And I think that's it for the scoring. I don't think I've missed anything else. Points during the game, buildings, bridges. Oh yes, these. So we're going to be moving during the game our wagons around these frontier lands here. And one of the actions that you can do in the game is that you get the opportunity to place one of your tents. If your wagon is on one of these spaces, boom towns, then when you place your tent, you can place it in the frontier land, which is adjacent to the boom town. You can see the little red arrows. Okay. These tents at the end of the game will give you points printed on here. So you can only ever have 1 tent in each frontier. If you get all 5, that's 25 points at the end of the game. So that is the other way that you can get points. And I think that's it for the points. Right. Let's now go into the details of what actually happens within each particular turn. So I've mentioned that there's 3 years. Each year is divided into 5 rounds, and each round consists of 7 steps that you don't have to remember because they are printed on your player aid. If you flip your player aid over to the other side, and I'm just going to show this one in the middle of camera here, what's printed in the bottom right here are the 7 steps. Okay, and we're going to go through them now. Step 1 is we're going to rotate this wheel. This is a magnetic wheel for those people who don't know the game. So these are magnetic bits. This is going to rotate 1 at the start of each round. And what that's going to do is it's actually going to cover up this action. So in round 1, we cannot take the action that was underneath it. It's replaced that action with this one. In round 2, it will be there and it's covered up a different action. Right? So that's the first thing that happens at the start of each round. That's step 1. Step 2 is all players will get the benefit of the event. So let's say we've already turned this. We're all going to get the benefit of this event here. Now this event is 2 dudes. So you will take 2 dudes from the supply and you will put them in your lodge. We start the game with 2, but effectively we're going to get another 2 at the start of the game. That's what's going to happen. During the game, you have the opportunity to place tents on these spaces. So if I had a tent here, instead of getting 2, I'd get 4. So a tent allows you to do this twice. Okay? This event is getting 1 gold. This event is drawing 2 cards. This event is getting 2 money, or books, as they're called. And this is spend a gold to get 3 points. So they are the 5 different events. So that's what you do. That's step 2. Step 3 is where we all choose with our secret special dial which of these 5 actions we want to do this round. So we all choose secretly, and then when you've done choosing, you put your disc face down on the table to say, I've chosen. And we then all reveal our discs at the same time, and we then place our pioneer on the action that we chose. So if I chose action 3, or site number 3, I would put my pioneer there. Just for those people that are watching, we're playing the basic introductory game today. The player boards are 2-sided. I seem to have the other side. So we're all using the A side of the player boards. Make sure it says A on it. Yeah. And we're also not using the special rules. So in the advanced rules, these pioneers actually have special abilities themselves. We're not using those advanced rules today, but having played the game myself, it's something that I want to use. Anyway, right, so we've all revealed our dials, and we've all put our pioneers on. Everybody just put your pioneer on a random space, just to explain how this goes. No. There we go. Right. Step 4 is we determine which of these sections of the dial goes bust. And the way you do that is, it's the one with the most. So this one here, we have clearly that there's more in here than anywhere else. So this area goes bust. And what we do is we move this inner dial around to there. if Paul did go there, then no area would go bust, and this thing here would stay where it was. Okay? So if that was the case, that area goes bust, and that is step 4. No, that's step 5. 4 was putting the pioneers on the board. 5 is determining which area goes bust. 6 is where we get to take actions.
I'll go there so you can.
Okay, right.
explain that.
So there are 6 different actions in the game. There are the 5 that are printed on the board, and then there is this extra one, which is here. I'm going to explain this one first because this is always in the game. Every round, this will be in the game, but it will move around. It will be in a different area each time. And I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit now, just so you can see the different actions. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to move these off just for now. Right, so this action here, this is the Barker action. And if both actions are visible, this is the main action and this is the boom action. You can do both of them in either order. So this action here is spend money to buy tents. For every 2 money you spend, you get a tent. You take the tent from the general supply and you will put it on your player board, which people can't see because I've just zoomed in. But that's what you'll do. You'll put it from your general supply and you'll put it onto this area of your player board. Okay? The next thing you can do is you can spend gold to buy horses. So for every gold you spend, you can take 1 horse. I'm just going to put my player board here so people can see. The horses go in your stables here. I thought you started with 1 horse. Oh, you do. You start with 1 horse. Every other horse that you buy just goes into your stables. You can have a maximum of 6 horses. Horses are never spent, so once you've got them, they stick around forever. Well, for the 3 years of the game anyway. Right, so that's what that action does, and you can do that any number of times you want. This action here is taking a barrel. So I'm going to have to zoom out now to show you the barrels. There we go, barrels at the top of the screen. So there are 4 face-up barrels. There's loads of barrels in the game. We've shuffled them all. We've chosen 4 at random and put them face up. And you can take one of those barrels, or you can take a face-down one from here. The advantage of taking a face-up one is you know exactly what ability it's got. If you take a face-down one, you don't know what it's got. The ability on the barrel can be used once per game at any time, including immediately after you take the barrel. And you flip the barrel over and you get whatever it says on the barrel. They're generally self-explanatory. If you're not sure what any of them do, then feel free to ask. The other thing though, whenever you take a barrel, outlaws get added to the shootout area. So if you take one of those 2 barrels, 1 outlaw gets added here. If you take one of those 2 barrels, 2 outlaws get added here. That is how outlaws will get added to there, and that is important for the shootout, which happens at the end of the year. Right, so that's that action. Now that we've covered that one, I'm going to remove this temporarily, and I'm going to go through these 5 actions here. So this one is a shovel action. You can activate any and all shovel abilities that you have. Now at the start of the game, I'm going to put my player board back on screen. You have Sutter's Mill, which is this here. And it has a shovel ability of drawing 2 cards. However, as the game goes on and you build more buildings, let's say I've built this one. Now whenever I choose action number 1, I can do that shovel ability and I can do that shovel ability as well. So this here basically means you can activate all of your shovel abilities that are on your cards. The boom action, if it isn't covered over, is the wheelbarrow action that is exactly the same, but for wheelbarrows. Right? So that's that done. Next, action number 2. This is building or surveying a river or building a bridge by paying the hammer cost. And the boom action is again surveying a river or building a bridge by using the saw cost. So if we look over the right hand side of the board here, these are the rivers. The hammer cost is 2 dudes and 2 money, or two dudes and 2 books, and the saw cost is 2 dudes and 1 gold. The bridges, the cost is printed here, so they're more expensive, but they are more valuable. So you could, if you wanted to, survey 2 rivers with that. You can't. It's 1 hammer build and 1 saw build. There we go. Now, just a quick note about gold, because we haven't really mentioned gold, but each player starts the game with 1 gold. Gold can be used obviously as gold, but, excuse me, it can also be used as money. And what you do is you look up here, and we're not using this right-hand column because we're only 4 players, but you look at the uppermost unoccupied space, and that's how much gold is worth. So right now, gold is worth 3. If that was removed, gold is still worth 3. And if that was removed, gold is still worth 3. But as soon as that's removed, gold is now worth 2. Okay, so you look at the uppermost empty space, and that's how much gold is worth. Whenever you spend gold, it does not go back on there. It goes into the wagon cart, or the mine cart, and then at the end of the year, it'll get repopulated. Right, so that's a quick note about gold. And that's what that space does. And we've mentioned what rivers do. Gets you the bonus on your player board immediately, except for the points which you get at the end of the game. And the bridges will give you points at the end of the game. Right. Is there an action is there an order the action's triggering? Yes, I'll come on to that in a minute. I'm just talking about what they all do to help you choose. This space here is building a building card from your hand, either by paying the hammer cost or the saw cost. And remember, if both of those are visible, you can do both in either order. Okay, that's action 3. Action 4 is moving your wagon and moving your wagon. So if they're both uncovered, you do 2 separate movements. Every time you move your wagon, you move it around this part of the board here, and you gain a number of movement points equal to the number of horses that you have. You don't spend the horses, but if you have 4 horses, you've got 4 movement points, up to 4. And what you do, I'm just going to remove everybody else for now, you move around between the spaces on here, and every time you land on or pass over a space, you get the benefit of it. Now, the horseshoe spaces, there's no benefit to those. They are just a space for movement. The other spaces, you will get the benefit for landing on or passing over them. The boom towns, if you pass over them, you get the benefit that's printed on the left, which is really good. It's like 4 dudes. If you land on them, you can get the benefit printed on the left or the right. Your choice if you land on them. And remember, if you are on a boom town, that enables you, with this action, to put tents. But you can't put the tents into the frontiers if you were not in the boom town. You have to be in the boom town. Now, notes about the movement, you cannot reverse direction within 1 move. So if you started off in Coloma and you had 4 horses, you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then with the second movement, you could reverse direction then, because it's a separate movement. But you can't go 1, 2, 3, 4 with 1 move, okay? Other notes about the movement, other players occupy spaces and they're treated as not spaces. So if I was to move 4 now, I would go 1, 2, 3, 4. You actually pass over them as if they're not there.
Settlement spaces, not boom towns.
Yeah, settlement spaces only. Boom towns, that's different. You don't block boom towns. Any number of people can be in boom towns. Is that the movement rules covered?
And you get the pass through. If you go through
Yep.
a boom town,
Yep.
someone else is on it,
You get the pass-through bonus. Yep.
Okay.
Right, so that's the movement. Final action to explain is this one. And I'm going to explain the boom action first because it's the easiest one, is get 1 tent. You take 1 tent from the supply, put it onto your player board. This one is different. It is place as many tents as you want, and you can place tents in any of the event spaces or in the frontier adjacent to where your wagon is, so you can put them, everywhere. And this is sending dudes to the shootout. Now, when you send dudes to the shootout with this action, you'll notice we have rows. We have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You have to fill an entire row. So if you had 5, you could go here. You don't have to. You could go here and keep 2. But if you only had 4, you could not go here, right? You have to fill an entire row. What does being at the shootout do? Well, what's going to happen when we resolve the actions is, and let's just put this back, we always resolve action number 1 first. Then we resolve action number 2, action number 3, action number 4, action number 5. If multiple players were on the same action, who's got the sheriff's badge? Paul's got the sheriff's badge. No, that's all right, you keep it. So Paul's the start player. So if multiple players are on a space, it goes start player and clockwise. But we always do action 1 first. So that answers the question to Sam. Is there an order that the actions are triggered in? Yes. Always 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. So, what happens at the end of a round is we take our pioneers back, and that's it. That's the only thing that happens at the end of a round. After 5 rounds, we do the shootout. We count the number of outlaws, and we compare it to the number of dudes. If there are more dudes than outlaws, the good guys win. We win the fight. If there are an equal number of outlaws or higher, the outlaws win the fight. And then what we do is we refer to this chart here. So you can just about see it on camera, but there are actually 4 of these tiles that come with the game. We've shuffled them and we've chosen 2 at random. What this tells you is the bonus if we win and the penalty if we lose. And what you do is you compare how many dudes you put into the shootout relative to the other players. So if we win, whoever committed the most dudes there would get 8 points and become the first player next round. Second place would get 4, third place would get 2. If you didn't put any dudes in, somebody dies and they go to your graveyard. Okay? If we lose, it's slightly different. Okay? You basically get fewer points and third and 0 suffer more penalties. More death. Right. That happens at the end of the year. Then we remove that tile and we basically reset. We reset all of this at the end of the year. So all of these go back to the general supply. And we start year 2 with 4 outlaws instead of 2. And we start year 3 with 6 outlaws. Right.
Gold comes back.
Gold will come back. Any gold spent at the end of the year will come back. Other than that, everything carries on and stays the same. So, only a couple of more things to mention, and that is the bridges that we have in play. This one will give you 4 points per dude in your graveyard to a maximum of, I can't read it, is it 16?
This one,
Yeah.
24.
24, oh right, so you could get 24 points if all of your graveyards are full.
I'm not
But
quite
minus
sure how
12.
you'd manage it, but
Okay,
But minus 12.
but minus 12 because,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why.
yeah.
This one is 3 points per barrel to a maximum of
15.
15. This is 2 points per dude in your lodge at the end of the game,
Maximum of 16.
maximum of 16. 1 point per card in hand,
Maximum of 12.
horse,
3 to a maximum of 15.
okay, and
River.
river that you've surveyed,
Yeah, 4 points each to a maximum of 16.
maximum of 16. So that is the tiles that we're using for this game. Can the cards be triggered in any order for each action? Yes. If you mean the building cards, once you've built them, yes. If you've got multiple cards for a particular action, you can trigger them in whatever order you want.
Did you explain the bust thing?
I didn't.
You did.
So I explained where the bust moves to based on which area has the most in, but what the bust does is it covers up the boom action for that particular area, so you can't do it. That's what the X does. The signpost, and I'm going to put that there, the signpost, the boom action of the signpost is basically the action counterclockwise, the one that the signpost is pointing to. Okay? So that's how this works. It covers over the boom
It
action.
also triggers some buildings.
Yeah, what I am going to mention now is, and I'm just going to put this building on there so you can see how this works. So if I have this building in play, right, this is the toll house. It means whenever I go to action 4, because that's what it says on there, whenever I go to action 4 and move my wagon, I can spend 1 money to place 1 tent. And if the boom action was busted, I get compensation. Okay, so if it wasn't busted, I don't get the bottom bit. But if it was busted, then you actually get this extra benefit as well. So there is a compensation benefit if you have a building in play and the action is busted. That's what those buildings do. All of the buildings are actually explained in the reference book. So if you don't want to ask us what they do during the game, where's the reference book gone? We do have a reference book somewhere.
In the box.
There we go. There's a reference book in the box with everything explained, and also all of the barrels are explained in the reference book as well.
I think mostly the iconography explains it.
Yeah, once you spend a few minutes getting used to the iconography, it's fairly clear. There we go. We have a reference book. Right. Have I missed anything? So The signpost copies the action that it points to, if seen. Yes.
Spent barrels.
Spent barrels are flipped. Yeah. I think I mentioned it, but I'll mention it again. Whenever you spend a barrel to get the benefit that's on it, you actually flip it over, but you keep it. And the reason you keep it is there are some building actions that allow you to discard barrels. So what you want to do is you want to get a barrel, flip it to get the benefit, and then get rid of it with this. And when you get rid of it, you put it back in the general supply face up. If we ever run out of barrels, we shuffle the face up ones, make a new stack and go again.
And the other thing is, as you're throwing them away, you're losing points if you had built that bridge.
Yes. And I think that's it. I think that is it for the rules. So if I have missed anything, please let me know in the chat. Otherwise, what we're now going to do is we're going to choose 4 buildings out of the 6 that we've got. Although you've already done it.
I've done it.
You've done it?
I've done it.
Okay, so just me. Talk between yourselves.
Catch up. Jeez. What have you been doing?
What have I been doing? I mean, we played this game earlier, and rather than drawing 6 and choosing 4,
Just got random.
we just drew 4 cards. So for your first game, if you just want to jump in and start playing, you could do that. You could just pick 4 cards at random and have a go.
I mean, I'm not 100% confident in what I chose.
Well, no, exactly. I'm picking semi-randomly because
I just chose different numbers.
you chose different numbers.
Well, just so I had a variety of different action spaces.
Okay, well, I'm going to go the opposite way.
Yeah.
And choose all the same.
Yeah, now what I didn't mention is discarding cards. Interestingly enough, in this game, whenever you discard a card, there isn't a discard pile. Okay, so every time you discard a card, it can either go on the top or the bottom of your deck. So that's quite clever in that if you've got a card that you think, oh, I don't want this right now,
I might want it.
but I might want it, you can just put it on top of your deck. I'm going to put these 2 on the bottom of your deck.
Spending gold as bucks.
Spending gold as bucks, I think I did mention that. Yeah, so right now gold is worth 3 and you don't get any change. Yeah, I think we're ready. We're not playing with the hotels. We're also not playing with the Pioneer powers. We're just going to go. We're going to go with the basic game because this is going to represent probably the first game that you would play when you buy it. Is just start with the basic game and go from there. Right. If we're ready, I am now going to turn everybody's microphone on.
I'll have my thank you.
So, 1, 2, 3. Right. Everybody else's microphones are now on.
Hello.
There we go. Right, and we're ready to start. So, year 1, round 1, step 1. Oh, that should have been there. So, step 1, we move that to there.
Okay.
Right. Step 2, we all do the event, which is we'll get
2 dudes.
2 dudes.
All right. How's it going, dude?
And if you lie your dudes down, just because we've got an overhead camera, it just looks at, yeah, lie your dudes and your tents down.
It's like they're asleep.
Anyone else finding the other players a little bit quiet? Yes, because they were off. They're now turned on. Everybody's microphones are turned on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you see. I also project my voice, so
Yeah, you do.
I'm naturally a lot louder.
You got noticeably quieter through the game last night.
More
Well,
poorly.
yeah, I
Yeah,
was
you were getting
exhausted.
tired. Yeah, I could
I
tell.
was very, very tired. Right, we've got our starting cards. We've done that. We've got the event. It is now choosing which event you want to do.
Mmm. Don't choose the same one as me.
Yeah, don't you? Yeah. No, choose the same one as Rick. Don't choose the
No.
same one as me. It does actually mention in the rulebook, actually, at this point, that table talk and discussion is kind of allowed.
Yeah,
At
to
this
try and
point.
put other people off doing what you're going to do.
I'm going for
I
action
see.
number 5.
Oh, really? Good one. Good
just,
choice.
Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Rooting 2 in 5.
Yeah. You varmints.
Yeah. Go high.
Right. And what you do when you've declared that you've chosen it, you put it face down.
Yeah.
Face down means you've chosen.
We will have.
We're all chosen?
Yep.
Right, everybody reveal. Get off my land.
Oh, no.
Right. So we work out which space is bust,
Guess.
which is that one.
Oh.
Okay. And now what we do is resolve the actions in order. So nobody was on action 1, so we skip that. Action number 2 is Paul, and you get to do both the normal action and the boom action.
Right, so first off, I'm going to do the...
Not everyone got their starting gold. Nope, we did. Yeah, we've all got our starting gold. We've just all put it in different places. So I think if we all put our gold here...
Yeah, mine's on my bucks.
Yeah, if you put it here, then we can see it. Yeah, we've all got our starting gold.
Okay. So first off, I'm going to do the hammer action to build a river.
Survey a river,
Yeah,
which is 2 dudes and 2 books.
yeah. I'm going to put it there.
Put it there.
You've got to line it up.
I'm going to line it up. So I've got a river which gets me 1 horse and 1 wagon move. So if I put a horse in there, so my wagon move will be 2 spaces.
2 spaces because you've now got 2 horses.
So
Not bad.
which route do I want to go down?
Ooh.
There is no route that doesn't land me on something dead after 2 places. So,
Hangtown.
well, no,
Sounds like a nice place.
Does, doesn't it?
no, that's probably not because that's getting me gold and I want
Get
people
Straight
probably.
away get 4 people
So-
from Hangtown.
Let's go down to there.
Okay. So you get
And
2 dudes.
I get 2 dudes.
So that was this action.
That was that action.
Are you doing that action as well?
Yeah, I'm doing that action as well.
So that is a saw build
Yeah, so that's 2 dudes and a gold
for another river.
for another river.
Nice. Here's your river, sir.
Yeah. Do I want to go down there or do I want to do that? I think I'm going to do that. Get a barrel.
He's got a
And
better start than us, I
then-
think, straight away.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I'm going to do that one.
So how did you get a barrel? Oh, you went on there. Yeah.
Right on there. Yeah. I'm going to
Okay.
take that barrel,
Yep.
which gets me a tent.
If you use it,
Are you using it?
I'm using it.
it's not get a tent.
It's get a tent and place a tent.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I can't see it properly.
So
yeah.
I'm getting a tent
And then placing it there.
and then I'm placing,
Oh, it plays tents.
place tents.
Place tents.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So then I'm placing a tent there.
Yeah,
Pretty good start, isn't it?
it is.
Seems like it. I thought I was hoping it was going to be a reasonable start. And I'm placing one. Well, I'm getting the benefit earlier, I suppose. So, yeah, well, let's put it there.
It should also be said for people watching on camera that this is the deluxe version of the game. So we have proper gold nuggets. We have nice poker chips for the money and things like that. So yeah, this is
So
the deluxe
I've
version.
Flip the barrel
Flip the
because
barrel
I've
over.
used it.
We need
Done.
1 outlaw, and we need a new barrel. There we go. Right, so that was action number 2 done. Now it's all of us, and because we're all in there, it goes from start player and clockwise. So Adam, you're first, and you can only do a hammer build. So what would you like to build?
Would that be from my cards?
From your hand. Yeah, from your hand of cards. I totally know what I'm doing. He says.
Yeah.
If you decide not to play a tent, is that an attention?
Attention.
Do these cards have to relate to the number 3?
Not now.
Right.
No, you can play any card you want now, but it activates at the point that you're doing that action in future. Man vs me, please here. Hello, thank you very much for joining in. What's the saying? Yeah, super satisfying component.
They are.
Yes. I can objectively say, subjectively say, what is it? I always get those 2 mixed up.
One of the 2.
Yeah,
Right.
one of the 2.
What are you doing? What are you
So
doing?
the hammer cost, is that cost 2 or I get 2 men?
If the
It's
number
red.
is red, that's the cost.
So I just dispose of
Yep.
Just 2
Well,
men.
not dispose of them. They
They go back to the supply.
yeah, they go back to the supply.
Go back home.
And 2
Money.
$2.
of those
Yep.
for the Undertaker.
Okay.
Ooh.
So if you just put that below your player board so people can see it. So what does the Undertaker do? Site
One
number
up.
5. Is it?
Yes.
Number
Yeah.
5,
So
yeah.
whenever you do an action here,
You can get rid of a horse to get a barrel.
To get a barrel, yeah.
okay.
And if it's blocked, then you can do 2 of those actions, 2 shovel
2
actions.
shovels for equals 1 card draw.
Okay. Yeah, I mean we can look at what the buildings do in the reference book, but that's your action done.
Interesting.
So Rick,
Guess what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to build a building.
Okay.
Don't think my money got took.
What did you do your building for?
And this just stays here.
That is yours now perfect for the rest of the game.
Forever. So I'm going to my 2 dudes and 2 monies
Uh-huh.
to build a saloon. So whenever I do the shovel action, I get 2 dudes.
Yep. And I'm going to spend 2 dudes and 2 money for a poker hall.
That's good, that one.
We're all done.
Mm-hmm. Take our guys back.
So we take our pioneers back. That is the end of round 1. So we go to round 2. So step 1 is this moves, and that always goes back over that. And now we get the event. So all of us get 1 gold, apart from Paul, who gets 2 gold because he's got a tent.
Mm-hmm.
So we take gold from the top. That way. There we go. Oliver's here from France. Hi Oliver, thank you very much for joining in.
Bonjour.
Yes, bonjour. Choosing
Choosing
sections,
things.
I believe. Right. So are us 3 going to go to the same place again?
Possibly.
Because that worked out well.
It did, didn't it? It's good
It
for us.
worked out fantastically for me. Yeah, what am I going to do?
So this is interesting now because you can look at the buildings people have built and you know that they're probably more inclined to go to those places.
Doubt it.
Definitely not.
Very unlikely.
Well, that's all right.
What's the number on your? What number's on yours, Rick?
1.
Rick's is number 1. Mine's number 1. Adam's is 5.
No, mine's 3.
It's 3, is it? Just because I can't put
Whoa.
my glasses on.
3 aces.
One's
Yeah.
a 5, eh?
Right.
Probably don't want that.
What am I doing again?
Where did I get another horse from?
No, that was from your tutorial. You put it there.
See, I'm always doing that.
Cheating. That's what it is.
Cheating
You-
varmint.
You varmint. Yeah.
Cheating varmint. Right.
Horses are good.
Horses are good. Indeed.
Yeah, could do with some horses. How do I get horses?
How do we get horses?
Here is the Barker action.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Monies and golds for horses.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've got no money because I spent it all now, which is
Yes,
a
from
bit of a minor problem. Because I really need to do that now, I suppose.
for the evening we say bonsoir. Okay.
Bonsoir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oui, oui.
Way.
So,
Right. I have
what would we say?
chosen an action.
I've
I think
chosen.
I haven't because I have no idea where I'm going. So
So
I
you keep
think
disking
I'm
your hand
going.
while you're choosing.
I think I'm going.
Oh, he's done it.
Okay.
Excellent.
Great. I mean, it doesn't move, does it?
It doesn't move that
Flip.
bad for you. Yeah.
It's very bad for me.
If there isn't one that has, or if there's a tie for the one with the most, this bust marker doesn't move.
What a
Okay. Right. Actions. So we do this
What a
one first because it's number 1.
that's
So
rubbish.
you do all of your shovel actions.
Yeah, so I get 2 cards and 2 dudes.
2 cards and 2 dudes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's that done. Next it's me, and I can build with a hammer and build with a saw.
Got no bucks, but you got gold.
Oh, I've messed that up, haven't I? Yeah, sorry, I haven't got enough dudes to do both. Never mind. Right, I'm going to build the stables, and I'm going to do it using gold as if it was... It doesn't matter, actually. No, it's 2 dudes and a gold, or it's 2 dudes and 2 books, and a gold at the moment is worth 2 bucks.
Well, the saw action is with gold.
Yeah.
The hammer action is with
Yeah.
a thing, but you can
But I'm
only do
saying it
one
doesn't matter.
because you can do one or the
Doesn't
other.
matter.
Doesn't
Can you
matter.
pop that in the minecart, please, Adam? Thank you. I've built the stables,
Nice.
and I'm done.
Stables is good. Right?
Paul is a horse rustler, yes.
So you're done. Do you want to lay it down?
Oh, yeah, done.
Okay.
I don't know if the rules actually tell you to lie it down when you do
But
it, but
it's just easier to tell where we're at, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which way do I want to go?
I'm scraping.
That way, I guess. 1, 2
Still fit this waistcoat.
gets me a
Too many
card.
donuts.
A bit.
Too many beans.
3, 4 gets me 2 dudes.
2 dudes for passing over this settlement.
Yeah,
And you've landed here.
and I've landed there,
So
and
you
I
can
don't know.
either have
Shall I get 4 dudes or shall I get a 10?
4 dudes or a tent.
Oh dear, that's a painful decision. 1 tent. What am I going to do with 1 tent?
Your dudes are limited to the number that come in the game.
I think I'm going to take another 4 dudes. But what am I going to do next turn then? Let's do it anyway.
4 dudes.
Oh, and then you're moving again? Or was that...
That was both.
So that was both
Yeah.
movements. 2 and then 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Let's
Adam,
see. So because I'm on number 5 and my building is number 5.
you get to do the top bit as well.
I probably wouldn't get rid of your only horse.
Oh, that exchanges a horse.
That's a red number on the
So
horse.
if it's a red number,
Oh, I
that's
thought
a-
they stayed for the game.
That's no. What I'm saying
They
is
do.
when you use them to move
Oh,
around,
right.
you don't spend them to move.
Okay.
But yeah, that would be get rid of a horse.
It's the
You get a
same
barrel.
same as the ones with the barrels that say throw the barrels away.
So if I just do both of these, I get a tent.
You get a
and
tent.
So you can do it in the other order. So you can get a tent
Yeah.
first.
You can get a tent first, and then you can place as many tents as you want onto the board, which can either be this board if you were in one of the boom towns,
which I'm not.
or any of these. So you could put both.
Can
of
you
your
put
tents.
multiple tents in
No,
here?
you can only
can
have one
at a
tent in
time.
each space.
And this dude guy is.
Is place fill a row.
I
of
don't want
the
to do that
shootout.
yet until I've got more, I guess.
Well, you might want to just put one there just to, I don't know, make a start.
It's going to get shot first.
Human shield.
So I'm gonna move this.
So you
into,
put a tent in
Yeah.
there.
into there.
Yeah. Just lie it down.
You can put the other tent down. So
Put
Oh,
your
I
tent
can put
down.
2
Yeah,
down.
Yeah.
put
And
as
that
many
can
as
be
you want down.
anywhere.
Oh, there. Bear in mind this is going to move round. So you got to plan what. We're going to have 5 more or 3
We'll have
more
five
then.
more of, three more of those and 3 more of those. Whereas we've already passed those,
And
so
3
we're
more
only
then.
going to have
When the
2
new
more
year
of those.
starts, do these tents come back?
Nope.
They stay there
No,
for
they
good.
stay. Yep. There you go. Okay. And you're not placing any dudes on the shootout?
I'll wait until I've got more dudes before I do that.
Okay. So we're done.
We're done.
End of round 2. Take your pioneers back. Round 3. This moves around. We all get this, which is 2 cards, apart from Adam, who gets 4 cards.
Mm.
2. And now, pick up your dials
Gosh, what those are.
and then choose a new area. And put the dial down when you've chosen.
The new cards that I picked up, instead of having a number on, they've got a rotate symbol on them.
They'll be explained in the book.
What rotate symbol?
Yeah.
Like a refresh.
And when you've read it, let us know what it does. Because I've not drawn any of them.
No, all right.
Yet. I'm assuming it's end of round.
Yeah.
It's when you rotate the wheel, isn't it? Yeah, I guess. The event
Oh.
or something.
Yeah, I wonder what I reckon that means as well. A 2 on a hat. So if you come second in the shootout?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is it in there?
I can't see.
Open your eyes.
What am I going to do this time? I don't know. I should have took that tent, really. It seems.
You got a
This is
lot of
just
dudes.
We've got a lot of dudes, but
explaining
nothing
the
to spend with
houses.
them.
Do you want to have a look?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the building called?
I've got multiple.
Oh, right.
Let's see. Foundry, brewery.
Yeah.
Is it not in here? Yeah, foundry and brewery. So when you say it's got an arrow, whereabouts is
No,
the
no.
arrow?
Instead of it's having a number,
Yeah.
it has a refresh symbol. I'll show you it.
Oh, yeah.
Does it? I
There.
can't see that. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, on that bit there.
Right. Well, there we go. Our first question. So those people who are in the chat, let me know. Is the Barker tile the turn symbol marker?
So it's this one.
Oh, so it's wherever that is.
Hi, Victoria.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And the hats mean if you have dudes at the shootout.
Adam
So
Tops.
Leanne is saying
Yes,
it's
it
the
is.
Barker tile, the turn symbol. So it's not a specific number. It's if you choose
That one.
that action, wherever that is.
Ah.
If you choose that one. Thank you very much, Leanne.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I must have missed that in the rule book. And yeah, your thing is if you've got 2 dudes in the shootout, is what that means.
2 dudes in the shootout.
Yeah. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, we got there.
Interesting.
Right. So I've chosen.
So have I.
Oh no, I've not chosen. Sorry.
Thirsty work. This.
Mm.
Gosh, I've not really got so many cards.
Rootin' tootin'.
I've chosen.
I ran it. I got all my cards. And I played it a minute ago. Look,
So when I used to wear this in the band, I had a bootlace tie, but that was
Oh.
20 years ago, and I don't know where it
you
is
didn't
now.
have those silver tips on your collars.
I did not. No.
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 Did your bootlace tie have like a metal silver cowboy
It did.
with horns?
It
Like
did.
a cow skull. Yeah. Okay.
It did.
I think I had one of them. There was a time I think that lots of people had them.
I don't know why I even did that. I just one of those things that I did. Right. Are we all done?
Yeah. Ready,
Right.
steady. 3.
Nobody's going on action number 1.
I was hoping 2 of you'd go to the same place.
Where have you gone?
2.
2.
Ah,
Oh,
right,
look at
okay.
us. Ah, interesting.
I didn't mind too much if you didn't.
Okay,
That's kind of
so
why I did it.
the
I'm
bus
happy for
marker
that.
doesn't move, so I go first, and I'm going to do a whole host of stuff.
Oh yeah, of course you are.
Did we do our event? We didn't do our event.
No.
We forgot the event,
Cards.
and nobody told us.
Well, I
Oh,
We
no,
did.
we
We
did
drew
do the
cards.
event. Yeah, I
we
drew
did definitely
4.
do it.
That's why nobody told us, because we did do the event.
We did?
Right,
Oh,
so-
yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I'm going to go action 1 first,
Absolutely positive.
and I'm going to do my shovel, which is draw 2 cards, and get 2 books,
Gosh.
and
Get a horsey.
get a horsey, GG. And then the boom action is get a gold,
This is lots of stuff.
get a book, and then spend a book to get another GG.
2 horses.
There you go.
Nice.
That's me happy.
See, that's why it's good getting the same house, same building,
That's,
isn't it?
yeah,
Getting combos.
yes. And yes, Paul, when you place tents, you can place as many as you like
Mhm.
with that action there.
Oh, you can do the same action twice if you've got the buildings, can you?
Well, you
You
get
do
all of the
your shovel actions.
all of the shovels,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then all of the wheelbarrows.
Okay. Didn't realise that. Yeah.
It's quite good. Got no bucks.
Yeah.
Those cards.
I didn't want to think about it.
Oh, the cost to build rivers and
Oh,
the
no,
bridges
yeah,
is
yeah. Yeah,
on
on
the
there.
player board as well.
Yeah,
as
which-
well as
Yeah.
it being on there.
I thought the cost to build cards would be on there as well because they're all the
Yeah,
same.
but they're in your hand.
Yeah,
I
true.
think that's because if somebody over the other side of the table can't see that,
True.
it's printed here, which is quite useful. If no one invests in Site 1, it's going to be scary. Well, I did. I have invested in Site 1. I've got a stables and a...
I've got a
and a
saloon as well, so I've sort of
Yeah,
started.
I've burnt your saloon down
Yeah.
while you weren't there.
Damn it!
Anyway, she'll go.
It was my go.
It is
What are
your
you
go.
building?
2
Rivers.
dudes,
Yeah.
2 dudes, and
2 money.
well,
Gold is
yeah,
2 money. Yeah.
certainly is.
For a bridge or
For a river.
Another river.
Oh,
Bridges are dearer.
Bridges are dearer.
yeah.
Gives me a tent.
You get stuff. as
You
well.
get 1 pen.
Look at all these. Yeah, it's lots of victory points already. So
Okay.
me, 2
Yeah.
gold, 2 horses.
2 gold for 2 horses.
Put in the thing, please. And then I get a barrel,
You do get a barrel,
which I'm having this one for 2 gold.
which is 2 gold. If you flip it over,
Shall I wait until next go when gold is worth more money?
gold. Oh, you mean next round? Well, no, you can take the gold. You just don't use it.
Yeah, true. I
Yeah,
might
It's
need
like an
it.
investment.
Yeah. So you flip the barrel over. Just pop your gold on your.
Yeah.
We all keep our gold in the same place.
Yep.
That'd be useful.
Uh,
All done.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
suppose what could actually, if
You
I
could spend,
use it all, go and get 4 horses. Because I'll get the barrel first.
Oh yeah, if you want.
2 gold.
Do you want to get more horses?
Let's do it. I'm
Wow.
gonna get loads of horses.
Horse-tastic. So
Why
you've got
not?
5 GGs,
Yeah.
all nicely arranged in.
I know,
nice
they look
line,
good, don't they?
all-
They're having a party. Alright, I'll stand them up.
Right, Adam. You get to move 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get to move 1 again.
Can I not build this stuff? What's that?
You are on wagon.
You're on here.
When can you do this?
This one.
This action.
Just build a
This
river.
action is building the river. You are on the
Right.
wagon action,
Okay,
so you get to move 1, and then another 1.
Because you only got on horse.
Yeah.
so I'll go here and then here to get 2
Yeah.
dudes.
So you get 2 dudes. And you are
Okay.
now there. That's that done. And that is the end of the round.
Yeah.
So these come back. Everybody take your pioneer back.
It's just a bit of a shame now that the.
And now this, so
Wagon's
start of
been
next round,
covered.
this moves on. And we
Yeah.
all get,
oh yeah, add the outlaws for the barrel. Good point.
oh yeah, 2 outlaws for the barrel. Thank you.
And replace the barrel.
And replace the barrel. Forgot to do that. So everybody gets 2 money, apart from Paul that gets 4.
2 bucks.
Thank you.
4 money. Right. So choosing. Now I'm not going to go on number 1 again, am I? I mean that would be crazy. Going on with number
Well,
1
I
the
hope you
second
don't.
time.
I am.
I'm going to go on it.
You're going on
because
number
I've got I need some stuff. Is that convincing?
Totally. Totally convincing. Well, I need to go on number 4, but 4's now just been covered over.
Yeah, I wanted to go on 4 because now I've got loads of horses. I
Now,
wanted to run
now
all
I've
over
got
the
loads
place.
of horses. Yeah. Okay.
But I can't. Can he move?
So that's not going to work, is it? Oh, now that's interesting.
I reckon that's going to bust this time.
What?
What
Number
I'm telling you.
Number 4's
Not
gonna bust?
no, number 4 is not going to bust. Well, I
Probably
reckon
number
one of
1.
them is. I reckon number 5's going to bust this time because everybody's struggling to know what to do. Who's got tents?
Well, I've got no dudes.
You got no dudes, so
I
you're
got-
not likely to
I
do
got
it.
no dudes at all.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I've chosen anyway, so.
Done. Chosen.
I've probably chosen the wrong one, but
I
I'm
think I've
sticking with
probably
it.
chosen the wrong one as well, but there we go.
We're sticking with it. Have you chosen
It-
Adam?
If the one
Not
I've
yet.
chosen busts, I messed right up.
Oliver's saying,
Yeah, me too.
For his next game of Coloma, you want to wear a hat like Paul's. Yes. Totally should.
We should have all worn hats. I forgot the memo, didn't I? I didn't get it.
Nobody got the memo. I sent it via smoke signals.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's been raining too much.
What I wanted to do really was choose 3 and rely on you guys to bust to something else.
Something
but,
else. So
Yeah.
you do double build.
Yeah. But
Maybe
Double
that's
build's
what's going to
nice.
happen.
Wait a minute.
probably
Who
not.
knows? And we're not doing a very good job at the shootout.
We're going to let them. We're all going to
Well,
die.
that's the other thing I was thinking.
One person at the shootout right
Oh,
now.
hang
is
on, I
gonna
might have to
get-
rethink. I've just
Oh.
realised.
8 points. Oh, hello.
I've just realised that
Oh,
the shootout's going to happen.
the shootout is going to happen, and this is the
And-
last opportunity to actually go to the shootout.
Anyone.
Yeah.
So it's going to bust.
So that probably is going to bust. Oh,
Which might be fine.
which might be fine.
8 points
Well, no, if we lose, it's this one.
to 4
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
The first player.
Yeah.
That means we all get 2 dead people.
Yeah, Sam's saying better protect your town.
Oh, it's a nightmare if I do that.
So it's only in number 5 you can add people.
Yeah, and it's going
That-
to happen at the end
Oh
of
man.
That
next
icon
round.
there is the icon for adding people
Let's see what happens.
to the shootout.
Let's
Oh,
see what
I can
happens.
see how it can be done actually, because there's 2 barrels out with a place a dude thing.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, but now you've said that, everyone's going to go for a barrel. Thus, making the barrel get covered over.
Yeah. Anyway, I've already chosen. Like,
So have I.
I'll stick with what I
Right,
was.
okay.
I'm not going to change it.
Number 4.
Number 3.
Number 4.
Oh,
Exactly what I wanted.
Number 5.
okay.
So we're stuffed.
So this goes bust. So we're
Adam's going to do well.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Stick your pioneer on.
That's what I'm
Right.
first.
So 1, 2, 3. You go
Lose
first.
bear.
So you get to build a building paying the hammer cost,
I think I wanted to build a telegraph office.
and then also you can survey a river or build a bridge using the saw cost.
So 2 people and $2 gets you your building.
Mm-hmm.
2 dudes and $2. And then, yeah, you can build a river,
You can do river or bridge using the saw, whatever the saw cost is.
a gold and 2 dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. You can have a river.
So you get a river and you get 2, then you can get the barrel.
You could get the barrel.
You ain't got any dudes.
You have no dudes.
You can get a horse and a wagon. What horse and then a movement.
Why are you wanting the
Sorry.
barrels?
Because the barrel right
Yeah,
now
it
would
gives-
allow you to.
gives-
play-
Oh,
gives me
gives
2
2
dudes.
dudes.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not good for us, is it?
No, it's not looking good for us.
So that means one more
Goes on there.
guy,
Yeah.
and I
You
get that.
You flip it over. You get 2 dudes.
And
And
I
you
can-
don't have to flip it over now, but you want. To.
Yeah, you'd
And
want
then I want to place these 2 dudes
Yeah.
in, I guess,
the
you go
OK
there.
Corral shootout.
that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, nice outcomes, true.
Okay, so it's me and you, and it's you first
Right,
because it's start.
I've got
playing
no
on the
gold.
bottom.
Well, I wanted a barrel.
Oh, this one gets refreshed.
Yeah.
$2.
Did we add an outlaw?
Yeah,
Yeah.
$2
Yeah.
gets me a 10. Yay.
Is that all you're doing?
Well, that's all I can do.
Oh,
What are you going to do?
I'm
You've got
gonna-
gold
I'm
and
gonna
bucks
shoot-
and
I'm gonna
everything.
Shoot you for stealing my space.
Well, I wanted a barrel. I didn't know you were going to go there.
Yeah. Well, I've got the money.
You're going to get some horses?
I don't know whether to just buy loads of stuff. I mean, people are going to die. It's just one
Yeah,
of those
2
things.
people are going to die.
Nothing I can do about it. I'm going to buy myself 2 horses for 2 gold.
question is, when people die, do they come out of your supply first before the manual
They
supply?
come out of
Your tavern
no.
first?
They come out of the general supply first.
Until
If
everyone's
there's
there.
none left in the
Fine.
general supply, they come out of your
Good,
lot.
that's better.
Also, death it means because none more
Gone to a
available.
graveyard.
And then I am going to spend 4 money to buy myself 2 tents
Mm-hmm.
because I'm 2 tents.
Yes, very intense.
It's pretty intense. Yeah.
My go was rubbish.
My go was slightly less rubbish.
Yeah.
Paul,
I'll get a tent.
get a tent. Yep.
I'll place 2 tents.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
I'll play some dudes.
Yeah.
Do I care if we win or lose?
Ooh. Yeah, you get more points if you
I
win.
get more points.
You get a lot more
but
points.
Points mean prizes.
1, 2.
You're going to have to put 4
4.
in. No, you're going to have to put 5 in
Yeah.
because you've got to. We've got to
Beat you.
outnumber them. And there is still 1 more round, so barrels might be taken. Just saying, the people who are not
okay.
invested in it might, you know.
Yeah.
Then again, we'll lose 2 people. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
There is one more barrel that put people on, isn't there? Yeah.
Oh, so
We might have a
might
chance.
have a sneaky in there.
Oh, look at him.
Just buy them down. There you
Please.
Mm.
go. Okay. Right.
That's fine.
So you've placed your tent, you got your tent, and you've placed your people.
Yeah.
Okay. Take pioneers back. We go to round 5. Take your pioneers back. Round 5.
Yeah.
So that goes to there. That resets to there. We all now get this.
Did we do this already? Did that? Oh, we did at the start of the round.
Yeah. So we do this. So everybody can spend 1 gold to get 3 points. And Adam, you could do that twice if you wanted to. I shouldn't have spent all my gold.
I
I did.
haven't got any gold.
Do you want to spend a gold to get 3 points?
It sounds like it's worth it if it's a thing, so I might as well.
So
How do I write down these points?
It's on the edge.
there we go.
See the little tokens?
3.
There you go. Winning.
Oh.
Right. And now,
Do you want to do it?
No, I don't want to do it.
now we choose our
No,
actions.
thank you.
Well, what do I want to do now? What's Paul going to do? I feel like, yeah. Oh, God. Rat darn it.
What are you going to do? Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Why did I do that? Why did I buy all those horses when I've got the stables? That was a bad play, Ripley.
I've just seen what you did, yeah.
You can get another horse yet.
Maybe I can spend horses. Yeah, I can spend horses by
Undertaker him.
by undertaking them.
Yeah, by building another building, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which seems
I desperately need people.
So this
I
isn't
guess
going to
we
move
made
around yet, is it? That's the start of the next year. It's going to move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's hope for the best.
Pray. What's the best way of getting dudes?
Moving.
He's probably moving around here, right?
Yeah.
oh, definitely. If you can get to a town,
Going around and picking them up.
which you can, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me that. Right. I have chosen. Johnny Pack is saying there is still this round to get that add gunmen barrel,
Yeah, yeah.
but it adds a lot of outlaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically got to put 5 people in, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, hang on, is that going to be enough? 5. 5. Yeah.
8, 9, 10
Okay.
versus.
So if we add 2,
Yeah.
3. No, 4 will do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Are we all chosen?
No, I haven't chosen yet.
Okay. Have you chosen Paul?
Yeah, I chose ages ago.
About
Pop it.
it's all going to go wrong, isn't it? It's all going to go wrong. We'll see.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew exactly what I wanted to do this time.
Oh, I see. That's probably nothing. Let's try that. Okay, I'm ready.
Action 4.
2.
5.
3.
Oh, phew!
No. Oh. So the bust marker doesn't move. It's bad. Right. So
Hallelujah.
now we have 1. So Adam, you're doing hammer and sword actions for rivers and or bridges.
Well, I was going to use my telegraph office. that I
Okay.
built.
Yeah, that's for
Yeah,
action 2.
So that means I can burn a card
Burn a
for
card.
3 people.
Okay.
And is that as many or just one?
I think there's a 1 times in the arrow.
So I can only do once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you discard a card, which goes onto the top or the bottom of your deck. And you get 3 dudes.
That's not bad, is it? Need money and gold though. So do I.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Okay.
Not any.
Get 3 dudes, but you can't do either of these actions.
I don't believe I've got no
Nope,
money
you got
or
no
gold.
money. So you're done. Yellow. Build lots of stuff.
So one of each type of build,
Yeah.
using 4 dudes,
Saw build and
Nice. 2
I'm
buildings.
going to get it in.
2 buildings, which I'm going to put.
What
Down
what
here.
Good buildings you got.
Yeah.
They're on 2s. They
Both
are the
on
post
2s.
office and the telegraph office.
Nice.
Okay.
So get money, get
Right.
stuff.
I have 5 movement.
That doesn't sound bad, does it?
It's all right. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look, there's a barrel.
So you also get 4 guys.
Cheeky.
No, I get 2 and 2. So I get 4 guys.
Interesting. That's
right?
interesting.
And now I can either get another 4 guys, or I can take a barrel.
Yeah,
The
interesting.
barrel could be that one, which gets me in here,
Mm.
but it only gets me in 3rd place.
We'll beat them though. So it's 2 points.
Well, no, because 2 outlaws are going to go on.
And what if you're putting 4 dudes on? So before
Oh, if I
7,
put
8,
4
9.
dudes on, I'll get 1st place.
Yeah. What instead of 1 dude?
Okay, let's do that then. I'll take this barrel. So can we have 2 outlaws, please? I will flip it over to take 2. So how many outlaws are there now?
Nice move, Red. Unless Paul grabs the barrel via Hangtown
there
or
you
Georgetown.
go.
8.
There's 8 there.
Mhm.
So if I put 3 in, which I can't do because the 3 row is full, but if I
Yeah.
put 4 in,
4 is enough.
4's enough,
And 4 is enough to come first.
and gets first.
Well, let's see what happens because this is interesting. What barrel's going to come out?
What barrel is going to come out? Is it the one that I put on top of the deck? It is.
Well, okay. So you'll go.
I'm done.
I'm having a barrel. I'm doing a movement.
Oh, right, okay. And you get how many movement?
5.
5 movement.
So can I get to here?
Yeah, that's only 3 away. Or 2 away.
Oh, it's 3 because that's a space.
Yeah, but that doesn't count as a
I
space.
can't,
Oh,
put
true.
any, I can't put any people on though, can I?
No,
There's no put people on things unless I get another barrel. But then, when does that barrel replenish?
now.
Now? Damn.
Did we add an outlaw? We're still okay though, aren't we?
So I'm doing my movement.
No, we're not okay now.
So I've made
No,
you
we're
die.
now not okay.
Ha!
You've made us die,
Oh, what a shame.
evil Rick.
So where do I want to go?
That's
Oh,
actually worse
5.
for you.
I know. It's making me lose 2 people instead of 1.
Yeah,
But then, well, I could have taken one off the top, couldn't I?
you could have done.
But I didn't want to do a movement because I want to get stuff.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be that way, isn't it?
Yeah. So four dudes, and then either another 4 dudes or a barrel.
Another barrel. 3, 4. What
Again, you could take a barrel off the top of the deck.
Oh, yeah, with
You
the
might
chance
get
that it
lucky.
might be lucky. Why not? Let's see. Gamble time. It doesn't add another dude on, but I get 2 gold. I can live with 2 gold.
You going to use it?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. And do you want to just add some extra barrels to
Do that.
build the stack up?
Probably
Right.
put that one on top.
And
really.
did you do this bit?
Wow, evil red.
Did you do this bit?
I
Did you want
can
that
do
bit?
it now, can't I? I could get another horse. Now I've got some gold.
You could.
Shall I just top up on horses?
It's up to you.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Why not?
You got your 6th horse. Right.
6 horses.
We are
Gosh.
done. So that is the end of the 5th round. So Pioneers come back, and we're now going to do the shootout.
Yeah, I killed 2 of my own men.
So
I'm
we
evil.
lost.
I'm
We
evil.
have 9 and they have 9.
I wonder which bridge Rick's going to be building.
So we look at
Yeah,
we look at the right hand column, which is the you lose column. Who put the most in? Me. So I get 4 points and the sheriff's badge. Thank you very much. Can I have 4 points, please? Second place is yellow, gets 2 points.
Interesting.
Third place, somebody dies. Not one of those, yeah, just from general supply. Rick, 2 people die.
Yep.
Oh, here they go.
They go in the graveyard.
Yeah, and then at the end of the year, all of these will go back to the general supply. All the outlaws go back to the general supply.
And 4 going to add on again.
And that is the end of the first year. I don't think anything else happens in cleanup. Oh no, it does. Yeah,
Let's
we
go back.
we
Yeah.
put the gold
Yeah.
back into the market.
It's not included.
And there we go. Chris is here. Hello, Chris. Thank you for joining in. And yes, nice hat. I think we're done with the first year.
I think so.
So
Okay.
we're moving on to the second year.
Chris can't see my hat.
No. Right, round 1 of the second year. So this moves on,
Yeah.
and now we all get this. So we all get
Ooh, my last 2 dudes.
2 dudes.
Wow.
A load of dudes. Need to do something with my dudes.
Oh, should have moved the year marker on. Oh, and we'd have 4 outlaws.
Yeah.
4 outlaws go in here for the start of year 2. And this should have gone as well. So
Yep.
there were other things that we should have
Yeah.
done. There we go. We're all ready now, year 2. I think I've remembered everything now. Money, gold is worth 3.
Currently.
We are now choosing a new action, I believe.
Yes. Oh, interesting.
So we've already done that.
Yes, we've just got 2 dudes each.
But we don't have any opportunities to get gold or
Well,
others
potentially.
at the start of the year. I mean,
No.
Rivers. You've not built any rivers. You've not built any rivers or bridges. You've not built any rivers. You can't build bridges without rivers.
How do you get money?
But
Well,
you've
here-
got the
here,
poker
basically-
heart hall, haven't you?
I do, but I can't do that this time. Oh no, I can. No, I can't,
No, you
because it's
can't.
not a shovel.
No.
Yeah.
Shovels covered over.
What can I do?
Okay, right.
What can I do? How can I get cards?
Interesting choices. Okay,
Yeah,
I think I'm doing that. I'm totally doing action number 6.
I'm doing
It's
that.
good choice. I'm doing this, which is probably a mistake. Maybe why not? I like mistakes.
Yeah, add new outlaws and reveal the next shootout tile. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remembered just before you told me. Okay, we all chosen?
no.
Okay.
Oh. Wow.
There's still a bit of tension here with 4 players. Obviously, if
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
playing with 5 or 6, there's even more.
Yeah.
But I think 4 is a nice number.
Because chances are your boom's going to get.
Well, once you've got buildings with the crosses on, you kind of want things to
You don't mind it, yeah. Yeah, so you don't mind going on action
too.
2 and it busting,
Mm,
because that's actually better for you.
possibly. Well, I've
Well,
got
sort of.
because I've got spending stuff, so
Get stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't got many cards. That's what I was saying. How do I get cards?
There seems to be a bunch of card things to move around on, if you can do movement.
If I can do movement this turn, yeah.
And there's 2 barrels with 3 cards on them.
Just trying to work out, like you say, how to get gold or money.
Move
Yeah, that's what I'll have to do then.
or wait until the action of the start of the next turn.
Chosen?
Get a 10 out.
Have you chosen, Adam? No.
I might be changing my mind.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so hard.
Oh, I can get cards by moving as well. I kind of want to move up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But
I've chosen.
I have also chosen.
You've both got loads of horses, so you're both going to move.
Nay. Trying to start at 8 o'clock. It's been an hour and a quarter so far.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see that there.
It's always been there.
Okay, I've chosen.
You've chosen.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go with it.
3, 2, 1. 5.
5.
5.
5.
Oh, you're kidding.
2.
I thought you was all going to go on to 4.
Peter Person.
Well, I was going to go 4, but then I thought you were going to go 4.
Well, that's why I didn't.
So I switched to 5. Right,
Oh, I
so
was going
nobody's gone
5.
1. So Paul, you can hammer and saw rivers and bridges.
Yeah. I'll put them on the bottom of this pile in a minute. So that's 2, 4, 3 money and 3 dudes. Have 3 money, please.
There you go. We'll stick them on the bottom of your deck. You discarded?
I haven't decided.
Oh, right, okay.
So that's why I said I'd do it in
I
a
see.
second. Then I haven't got gold, so I can't do the saw action, but I can do the hammer action.
Yep.
So there's 2 money and 2 dudes
For a river.
for a river.
He's got all his rivers.
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't got any rivers. You got one river?
That's just points at the end
That's
of the
just
game.
points, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There is some rivers.
All done?
Yeah.
Right. Us. Me first.
Wonder which bridge
Because
are we
I'm
building?
Oh yes, because
Or
you're
I'm the
last.
sheriff.
I'm going to go last then, aren't
Well, I'm going to place tents. And I'm going to put one here, because why not? I'm also going to put one here.
I? Why not?
Yeah. And I'm also going to put one here. And then I can place dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
So we just
next?
get the opportunity to move tents and move dudes, nothing else.
Put
Place
dudes.
tents and place dudes in the shootout.
Yeah.
And any other bonuses that you've got for action 5.
Of which you have got one, haven't you? Go a
Okay.
horse to a barrel, but
But I can
and
do
you've got that one there as
spade,
well.
so I can do
Oh, you've
2
got that as well.
because it's blocked off, isn't it?
yeah. So 2 spade,
Equals draw card.
What
does
building is it?
Undertaker.
Undertaker.
So the Undertaker is draw 1 card for every 2 shovels in your town building tableau.
Which is only 1, isn't
You
it?
only have, yeah, you've got to have 2 shovels in order to use that card.
Where are you referencing that?
1 shovel
Oh,
there.
yeah.
For example, I've got this building that has another shovel. So you need 2 shovels worth of buildings.
Ah,
Yeah.
I understand. So I
If
just
you have 2
draw.
shovels, you can
I just
use
get to draw a card on top
Or
of the.
your...
What for?
Why do you draw a card?
Oh, I don't have
If,
to.
no, if you had 2 shovels,
Ah,
Yeah.
you
I
could.
understand.
So you get to put dudes, basically. I haven't got any
Yeah.
tents.
So I'm gonna put.
X number dudes.
So it's interesting because as the years go on, there's more outlaws,
Uh-huh.
but there's still the same number of spaces for...
It's just harder, isn't it?
Yeah. Although nobody went on here in year 1. Probably got more opportunity to get dudes. Oh, he's done it.
Done it with all of his dudes.
There you go.
Wee wah woo wah.
He's going for it. Rick,
I was totally going to do that though.
was you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 tents, 1 here, 1 here,
Mm-hmm.
and well, 4 dudes, I guess.
Okay.
Because I can only choose one of these things, can't I?
Yeah, you can only choose 1 row. Right, we're done. So take Pioneers back. The lone purple gunman. That's me. I'll fight them off. I'll keep them.
Sounds slightly rude.
What?
The lone purple gunman.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Round 10.
You say so?
This moves on. And 3 of us get 2 gold, and 1 of us gets 1 gold.
2 gold.
Adam, you get 1. And I get...
I'll put my gold here.
I get
I'm being naughty and not putting it on there.
Right. Choosing an action space.
Oh, Sutter's Mill on your board counts trouble. Yeah, we knew that, didn't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah, Sutter's Mill counts as 1
Yeah.
shovel, but
Yeah.
Adam needs 2 shovels for the Undertaker.
Yeah.
For the Undertaker.
Yes.
Right.
Interesting.
Yes, interesting.
Everyone's going to choose the same
What's the
thing, aren't
Undertaker?
they?
Require 2 shovels to do something.
Oh, right, yeah.
Draw a card. Don't know why I keep drawing cards. I've got too many cards anyway. I can't build anything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is, isn't it?
Decision made.
Finished. Decision done.
It's the decisions, and it's that horrible...
Someone's going to ruin my decision.
Yeah, and, oh, well, if I can think about what you're going to do, but then you're probably thinking about what I think you're going to do.
Yeah, I know what
And
you
then my
think.
brain
yeah.
just implodes.
And I'm like, right, I'm just going to do it. I don't
Upon
care
itself.
anymore. And then it all goes wrong.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I think I can see what Rick might do.
Okay, I've chosen.
Oh, decisions
Hold on, I
made.
think Adam's chosen the same thing as me.
Let's see.
Ready?
Yeah.
Action 4.
Action 4.
Ah, see?
Action
knew
3.
Knew it. Oh, excellent.
So what happens here?
It's a tie, so it doesn't move.
Oh, so we all get the bonuses.
Brilliant.
Happy days.
I should probably turn my wheel over, but
Yeah, Adam.
I could tell you.
They're
didn't-
saying you can get points by drawing all your cards. Because then
Yeah.
you start drawing that and get points instead.
Ah,
And
you
I
can get a load of cards.
Right, I
aware
didn't
of
mention that in the rules, but if your deck runs out, every card you would have drawn, you get.
I'm
a
going to
point.
go down that route.
So you
Then.
can just
Just
draw,
draw a million
mil,
cards.
Well, I've got
mil.
lots of stuff that can do that.
There
Yeah.
you go. Right. Who's going first? Yellow. Because it's clockwise for me.
Yeah. So what am I doing? I'm building buildings. So that's going to cost me 4 dudes.
You're
to
doing both?
Do both.
Yeah.
1 gold and 2
And
money.
2 money. And build 2 more buildings.
And build 2 more buildings.
Wow.
Because the ones I built aren't working out for me too well. So let's build some more. There we go.
Okay. More buildings.
Interesting. But also bad.
Number 1.
I'm going to build buildings.
How many?
2. Using one of my gold as
That's
2
2 money.
bucks, and then that's a gold and 4 dudes.
Yep.
You put them in the thing for me.
Right.
I'm building 2 buildings that use number 1 as well.
I'm going to go next. I've got 5 movement points and then another 5 movement points. Where's that? That's there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, get
Lots
in.
of dudes.
So I'm going to take a gold and 4 dudes.
And a barrel.
2, 3, 4, and a gold. And I am going to totally take a barrel. And it is going to be.
What do you want?
Is that build a river using a saw?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, build a bridge.
Build river bridge. It's the same
Oh,
thing.
it's a river bridge.
Yeah.
Well, I can't build a bridge because I haven't got a river.
No, it's a river or bridge. It's
yeah,
the
but I
action,
can't
isn't
build a
it?
bridge.
Does you
No,
need
but
to-
you can build a river.
Well, survey a river, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
that
but if you
action,
can-
isn't it?
So if you. Oh, yeah.
This is both.
Yeah.
So you can survey a river.
I'm going to take this one.
3 cards.
Yeah, so we can have 2 new outlaws,
No.
and I'm going to take
Could have
3
done
cards.
the same for
And,
one.
yeah, I could have
Oh,
done.
I see. It's tactics.
Mean is what it is.
I am the hidden traitor.
Get a tent and move a tent.
Get a 10 place of 10.
Okay.
Yes.
So that was my first lot of movement, and then my second lot of movement is another 5. I could go back here. Ooh. Let's do that. Oh, but I know I want to be on a different place in order to place more tents. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 6 away, isn't it?
Do you have to use all your movement with your horses?
Yeah.
Fine.
Could move back there. What's that? It's a horse. No, I'm going to move back here. Hello again.
Hi. Welcome back to Hangtown.
So I get another 4 dudes, another
And
gold,
another barrel.
and another barrel. Okay, and at this point, I think I am going to take this one. Yeah, make it that one.
No, 2 more.
Another 2 things, and I'm going to flip this over, and I am going to pay the saw cost, which is 2 dudes and a gold. Yes.
Good shot.
To build a river. Now, which river do I want to build? Because rivers get stuff, don't they?
We just do get stuff.
Yeah.
You can do another movement.
I could do another movement. It all kinds of
Combos.
it all kinds of combos, doesn't it?
You're running out of people though, aren't you, in your...
I'm gonna do that and take a 10.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. I think that was me done. Yeah.
That was quite a go.
That was quite a go. Adam.
Right.
yeah,
I'm going
1
to
movement point.
move
Yeah.
now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 outlaws in there at the moment. That's not too bad. If you want to take a barrel, we get dudes. 4 dudes there, isn't it, at Georgetown? Is it
Yeah.
4 dudes at Georgetown?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 dudes or a barrel. If you land there.
What does this? This means I can
That
do
means
an action.
right now nothing. Well, right, yeah, you can take the barrel, but you don't want to use it right now because there's no signpost.
Mhm.
But if the signpost was visible,
It would be active and you can do it.
it would use the action counterclockwise of the signpost.
So you could get it and save it for later when
You
a
can
good
save your
signpost
barrels.
is out. And then
You do not
wham.
have to use your barrels when you get them.
Or I could take it, save it for when the signpost was pointing at the cross, and I could get this action with it.
signpost is pointing at the cross.
Yeah.
I suppose so. If it
So
was like
in
that.
that situation, I could do these two.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit of a long shot. I
3
think.
cards though might be good if you want to go for that mill deck.
Yeah, that's
idea.
what I think I'm going to do. But
You sure
I
about
feel
that?
like I still need people.
What, the signpost pointing at the cross?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you're
Okay.
using that bad action to get those
Yeah.
double
I
bad
thought I
things.
read something that said you couldn't do that.
Yeah,
Thought you
maybe.
read some-
You've read the rule book?
I thought you read the opposite of that.
I
but
will check while you're doing that.
Somebody in
I
the
mean, I'm
chat
not going
might
to do it
fancy
because it seems like a long shot anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but-
It's on the off chance if
Yeah,
the signpost is
yeah.
pointing at it.
Yeah.
So you've chosen the barrel?
I have not yet.
No?
I mean, we haven't had an awful lot of opportunity to do a signpost action.
No.
No. It's true. We've all been choosing the same things a lot.
I feel like getting people is good since I have no people.
Do you want to ask the question in the chat and explain what it is that you might do?
I can
So
explain. if you
you've
like.
got a card with an X on it,
Yeah.
a building.
and what you're saying is, if that was there,
And you use this
could
barrel.
you use the ability of a barrel with a signpost on to do the X
Yeah.
and allow you to use the thing on a
Yeah.
building? Okay. I don't think you
Well,
can.
there's no point in me asking in the chat because you
Because-
just said it
No,
out loud.
that's what I
so-
mean. Ask in the chat as in.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what you've just
as
done
in
that.
like
Yeah.
So yeah. So Johnny, can he do that? And let us know if you need us to explain that question again. Right. Meanwhile,
Adam's moving. He's moved one space. He's moved once.
are you taking 4 dudes?
Well, it's
Or
just annoying
barrel.
because you moved back. I didn't realise you was doing it twice because I was wanting to skip over you and get 2
Ah,
things. But
Yeah.
it's sort of changed now.
Yeah, turn orders does matter for an ear. It seems.
The rules for the signpost are a bit fuzzy. I like playing it so the cards fire off it like they are the right site, but the official rules as of now is that you just get the raw action.
Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't do what you said.
Right, okay.
Okay, I'm going to just get the barrel.
Barrel 3 cards.
If you want the 3 cards.
Don't forget that you get to move once, you get to move again, so you can move to a 2-dude place and get 2 dudes as well.
It's not
It's 2 separate movements.
right.
Are you flipping the barrel?
Yep.
3 cards. And then you've got your second movement.
So there's
There's
2
another one
dudes,
space.
1 space away, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends which way you wanna go.
2 dudes.
2 dudes.
Right. Okay. And we're done. End of the round. So Pioneers come back. Next round, this moves on. Everybody gets 2 cards, apart from Adam, who gets 4 cards.
Oh, look at this go. It's not bad, is it, actually?
Yeah, I'm almost out of my deck as well. It's just crazy handful of cards. Right, choosing an area. Right, now then. Come on, Paul, think. I need to be doing stuff. Oh, the building place is covered over. Ah,
I know. It's annoying, isn't it?
I know what Rick's doing, so I won't go there this turn.
what's he doing?
Something.
Well, he's got a lot of number 1 buildings.
He does.
And I built number 1 buildings as well, so I'll wait till he's been there. Again afterwards.
Well, I've got 2 number 1
Yeah.
buildings.
Oh god, it's very big.
Could you
isn't it?
remind
need
me
that,
what putting a
Undertaker.
tent in an area does?
End of game scoring.
Ah,
It's all it does. It does nothing during the game, but it's points at the end of the game.
Yeah, I need some rivers. That's what I need. I need rivers, because I ain't got none of the rivers. And
Yeah,
therefore, if
that's
I don't
good.
have rivers,
You best go on the river space.
I
then.
can't build bridges.
Bridges get you points.
Exactly, and I'm going to need both of those things.
You are.
So I've got, what, a year and a half. We're halfway through, basically.
We are. We are halfway through the game. Right, I've chosen.
oh, I've got to choose. I'm just
Sorry,
thinking about
miles away.
no, I'm thinking about lots of other things.
What am I going to have for dinner tomorrow?
Oh, but then there's that.
Don't forget that as well. There's this, giving you gold.
Oh, these have changed.
Yeah,
Oh, they're different.
gold and
Look at them.
points.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
they're
glad I'm going
different.
first this time.
Oh, didn't notice that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're different.
I was going to ignore that this round.
4, 6,
They've changed
Are we going to win
9.
still? Yeah,
We're
we've got
ahead.
10 at the moment.
10 to 9.
at the moment.
At the moment, but barrels can easily get come out.
Yeah. Okay.
Decision made?
Yep, decision made.
Your decision made?
Yeah,
Sorry, I knew Adam.
ages ago.
It was last week. was having a dream about this. I thought, yeah, I'll do that.
Halfway through the last round, I decided what I was doing this round.
Okay. Yes.
It could backfire though.
Probably. I'm thinking I probably
Badly, actually.
You can't have two of the same bridge. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
are two
Right,
of each
I've
bridges
decided.
Decided.
Okay.
Decision made.
Right.
Okay.
again. Reveal. Number 1.
2.
Number 1.
Oh,
2.
Oh,
So it stays. Yes. High five.
Brilliant.
damn it.
I didn't want it to move.
Oh wow. Well, we
think-
get loads of stuff.
I think I didn't want it to move either. So
there we go then.
I
We're
think
all
it
happy.
works out
Yeah, because
right.
you've got double X on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
so
all
right.
Right, I go first. I do all my shovels. And I do all of my wheelbarrows.
Yes.
So I get 2 cards. I get a gold. I get 3 money. And I get a horse, and I could buy a horse, but I can't buy a horse because I'm already at 6 horses. Done.
Okay. So I get 2 cards, 2 dudes, 2 cards, 2 bucks. So that's my shovels. And then I get a gold, a dude, a card, and a buck.
Done.
Ka-ching! That's better.
Paul, you're up next.
Stocked
Right,
up.
so I'm going to 4 cards to do these 2, which gets me 3 dudes,
Oh, because you power both of the actions for both of
Yeah.
the cards. Okay.
3 money.
Yeah, I need cards that allow me to discard cards because I've got
Yeah.
almost my entire deck in my hand.
1 tent
Yeah, that's interesting.
and 1 horse. And then for the board action, I'm going to. That's a hammer action, which costs money.
There you go.
So-
Put your money. Put your money here.
You can have it all.
Oh right, okay. I'll take it all then.
Didn't know there was a horse limit.
6.
There's a picture of the horses on
Yeah,
here.
there is a horse limit of 6.
Well,
as I
actually,
understand
nobody
it.
else is going to take that one, so perhaps I want to take a different one this time. Yeah, except I don't know which one I might want. Oh yeah, I do know which one I might want, apart from that one.
That'll be
Horse,
3 points per horse.
Yeah.
river.
Right.
Interesting.
Okay, you done? Adam?
Well, I figure there's only a certain amount of demand for the river one, as in me.
So you got your X on your space 2.
Yeah,
which
I
is-
can't build a building now, can I?
No, buildings are here.
You can discard a card for a 10.
This is
Yeah,
building,
That's what I will do. That I'll discard a card for a tent.
Yeah.
Sort of a shame it goes on your deck if you're trying to mill it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
You get to build a.
You can do the hammer
river.
action for a river or a bridge.
yeah, I don't have enough gold for doing either.
Hammer
It's a
action.
hammer. Hammer
So
doesn't need gold.
gold is worth $2. So 1 gold is worth $2.
Yeah, I can't build a bridge though because I don't have enough.
No, but
no
you could
bridge.
do a river.
You could do
I
another
could do a
river,
river.
which gets you a tent,
Yeah.
a horse, and a wagon movement.
I think
And 4
that sounds
points.
pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll
I
do
think
that.
you want to do it if you can.
And then you can move to Georgetown, get another 4
So
dudes
that
or a
costs-
barrel. There's loads of stuff you
Cost
can do.
me 2
A
and
gold as if it was 2 money and 2
Yeah.
dudes is a river. Okay, so that's a horse
so I get 2 movement
and then
points.
2 movement points.
now. So I could go back and get a barrel, but that's inactive at the moment, isn't it? Yeah.
You can take the barrel.
Mm.
You just don't. You use it when you need to use it.
I mean, getting the tent and putting tents might be handy for you later if you get more tents. I had loads of horses really early, but have hardly moved.
I've moved quite a bit. Normally
Batters and
up
forwards.
and down here.
So if I moved here, that means I can get a tent and move it with this.
And place it. That's
yeah.
get tent, place tent, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I can place
And as long as you're in Georgetown, you can place it within that.
into that one.
Green
So that would,
place,
that would
yeah,
get
yeah.
that would net me some points, I guess. But then this would be out of sync, wouldn't it? Because I put 2 more of those guys in.
5, 9, 10.
You
We've
would.
got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 on there. Yeah. Might happen though. We've still got 2
Yeah.
more rounds.
Yeah,
3 more
plenty of
rounds.
time.
2 more rounds.
Right, I'm going to do that. 1, 2, take this.
It's not quite that. It's just that.
Oh,
So just one. But you don't have to use all your movement.
No, that's fine.
yeah, I might as well stay there because I'm going to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take the
Take
barrel.
the barrel.
2 guys go in.
Two
next
more
to it
outlaws.
means we're not winning anymore.
Okay. And are you using the barrel or not?
I think so. Yeah, I might as well while I'm there.
So
use
get a
the
10.
barrel. So get a tent.
Place
I'll
tents.
Place this tent into there,
Yeah. And you
No
can
one
put that tent
and I can put this tent
somewhere else.
into this one.
More gold.
Yep.
That's what I need.
Okay.
Yeah, barrel makes place any number of tents. Yeah.
Right. So you built the river.
Yeah.
You've done the bottom bit of that telegraph office, but have you done the top bit
No, I will. So that's already. I'll discard that as well for 3 men.
for 3 men?
Cool.
Thank you for
We're all
reminding
done. So pioneers come home.
Mm-hmm.
Pull. Next round. This moves on.
Decision
We
made.
all
Decision
get-
made.
I spent too long. It's always happened. I spent too long thinking.
There's money. Everybody except Adam gets 4 money and Adam gets 2. There's your 2 money.
Thank you.
4 money. And there is my 4 money. Right. I'll put the money here.
new
You just
barrel.
can't see it.
Okay, sorry.
New barrel. Yes.
Wow.
Right. So
You
you
can-
2 have chosen straight away.
Yeah.
Might have done.
Why have you chosen straight away then?
Oh,
Set it before I even put it down last.
Oh, I need to have a think about what I want to do.
Things will change, I'm sure. I might bring it back in a second, depending on what other people look like they're doing. I'll just read your minds, find out what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I saw you looking at that part of the board. Interesting. You got a load of golden
I've chosen.
bucks
Me, I've got
there,
loads of
and
stuff.
loads of dudes.
Yeah, I have
Are
lots
these
of stuff.
cumulative points at the end?
Nope.
What?
Or
Golden money isn't worth
No, I
peace.
don't think it's worth
People,
anything.
horses.
No, we checked that, didn't
No,
we? No.
no.
No, it's not worth
Okay.
anything.
Things that have
So
got.
it's good to get use
Oh yeah,
vendor.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, having stuff is useless.
Definitely
Interesting.
use it.
You've got a lot of money and dudes and gold.
Perhaps I ought to do
Okay, I've chosen.
that. I've just had a horrible thought that you were going to do that.
And that barrel allows you to place any number of tents. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we did that. Didn't we?
Yeah, you had 2.
Okay, we all chosen.
Adam, don't you have
Yes, I've chosen,
Oh, you've
I've
chosen.
chosen, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Number 2.
I thought you might do that. So did I.
Number 3.
Number 1. I thought you 2 might do that. I'm just tempted
Number 1
to do this
again.
again.
I didn't need any more people.
So that moves there.
Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it?
That is a shame.
No, that's
That
not
is great.
That would have been great for me if I'd gone there actually, but I
Rubbish.
didn't go there.
Okay,
It's
So we're all
rubbish.
So in this sense, does that mean this is
that is effectively blocked as well.
Yeah.
So I get 2
That's
cards.
for all of us.
It's, well, yeah.
So I get 2
Except,
cards.
except from Paul, who's getting loads
Yeah.
of
I
stuff.
get 1 gold. I get 1 horse. I can spend 1 money for 1 horse.
You can't. Oh, yes, you can.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
can.
No, you can't. Stop
Yes,
it.
you can.
Go for that. I thought, what have I done wrong now? I can spend 1 card. Do I even care what I'm putting back? Probably not. I'll put that on the bottom. For 1 tent, and then get another tent.
You're going first,
So
aren't you?
2 tents.
Sam's saying, what if you draw with another player in the shootout? I did read that earlier. I will read it again because I can't quite remember.
What, 3 and a 2?
That'll
Makes
be me
it 5.
done.
First player order?
Shootout phase. Ties are broken in favour of the tied player who has gunmen in the row closest to the outlaws. That was it. Right, so me first because I've got the badge.
Yep.
So I'm going to build this.
Ooh.
So it's a hammer
Oh.
action to build a bridge, which costs me 3 dudes and 4 money.
Interesting.
Well, I'm going to get it before you do.
That is interesting.
I should have gone
Because
into number
that
5.
is 15 lovely points.
Nice.
All about the points.
Yeah, that means I can't get that. And I
Yep.
wanted that 6 one, didn't I?
Yep.
That's why he got it earlier.
Yep.
Yep. Right.
You.
I'm building a river.
Mm-hmm.
2 dudes,
$2.
2 dudes, $2.
That was 3, but that was 3 dudes.
Was it?
Yeah, you picked up 2, but they were stuck to a.
Oh.
I think.
Good. And I think I'm doing this one with a barrel. I have the barrel with the river building on it, please.
1 more outlaw.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see which bridges you need to build. It's going to be a bit of a competition for the barrel one, isn't there?
Well, yeah.
You've got 3 barrels. You've got 3 barrels. You've
And
got
I'm
4
using
barrels.
this
Yeah.
to build this one
Yeah, you can see that coming.
for 3 dudes. It's a
saw.
it's a saw one, isn't it? Yeah, so 3 dudes and 2 gold, which is what I've got.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
that one's better.
Well done.
Yeah, but nobody else has
Alright,
got loads
I'm
What's
of
the
going
stuff.
to
maximum on
build-
the horse one?
15.
15. This is the same as
Build
that.
the poker
Okay.
hole.
3, 6,
2
9, 12,
dudes.
1
2
barrel.
dudes and 2 money.
2 money.
Is that number 1?
That is number 1.
So everybody's now got buildings in number 1.
It's a good
Well
place to
done.
be.
I think there's nothing else I can do.
Yeah. Okay. So pioneers come back,
Mm-hmm.
and we do round 5 of year 2.
Yeah.
So that goes to there. That goes to there. And we all get this event. So we can all do it once.
No gold.
Adam can do it twice. I'm going to do it once.
I'm going to do it once.
I'm going to buy myself 3 points.
No
I'll buy
gold.
myself for it and do 3
I'm
points.
losing. No gold.
Right, and now we choose an action.
Chosen.
So after this round, the shootout happens.
After this round, there's a shootout. Yes.
And we can't, in this round, actually put people in there.
Not unless there's a barrel, which there isn't.
Unless there's a barrel.
Some fancy, sneaky way you can do it.
Doesn't look like it, does it?
Nope.
That looks like the end of the road, of which Paul's going to lose a man.
Yeah,
Well,
We was going to do 2
he's going
man.
to lose 2. I'm going to lose 1.
I don't care.
Ooh.
I banked on it. I didn't realise that the rewards had changed from points, but I might have done something different if I had realised that.
Figure this is a
What are you
backup if you
two
lose
gonna
people.
do?
So
I don't want that. I don't want to do that. I don't know what I want to do really. 'Cause that won't help me. Don't let me do that, which is no use.
Chosen.
This is tricky. This is
I've
tricky.
chosen.
let's see what happens.
Can I afford to do that? I can't really afford to do that. That's the trouble. Okay, I've chosen.
We're well losing this, aren't we?
Yeah.
Looks that way.
Okay. 3.
4.
5.
2.
Oh, I was hoping someone would move the flaming thing.
Well, that's what I.
Yeah. Is it your
But if I'd gone my other option, it wouldn't have helped because I'd gone the same place as you.
yeah.
So it
Okay.
doesn't move. Paul, you're up first.
So, which card do I care? Which cards I'm throwing
Interesting.
away? Probably do actually. I probably want to throw away those 2.
Interesting.
Those are actually, I'm throwing away 2 cards, but I don't know what I'm spending them on yet. So, first of all, I'm going to do the action from over there to build a bridge.
Pretty good.
How are you throwing away 2 cards? Oh, the telegraph office.
Yeah, I'm getting some stuff
Yep.
here, but to start with, I'm going to spend 2 dudes and a gold, which is which type of action? It doesn't really matter, does it?
A saw.
You can do either, can't you? With
Yeah.
what you're doing? You're building a bridge, or
I can't build a
river.
river.
you can't build, or 2 gold,
Yeah, it's 3 dudes and 2 gold.
of which you don't have.
Oh, how much money is it? Oh, right,
3
okay.
dudes.
Let's do stuff in
These
the
are
other
4.
order then. Right.
Take
Take the
your dudes
two
back.
dudes back. So spend 1 card for 3 dudes and 1 card for 3 money.
And where's the card? You've
You've
got
already
one.
got
I'll put the 2 cards in there
3 money.
and 3 money.
Right. So now you can do 4 money and 3 dudes. Oops.
Now I can do 4 money and 3 dudes. I was kind of hoping somebody else might go there, but
And 3 dudes.
Yeah, and you're getting a bridge. Yes.
I'm
Which
getting
bridge
a
are you getting?
The rivers one.
The rivers one. Okay. Yeah.
How much game have we got left?
A third.
I'm going to take the dudes one.
The dudes one. Okay.
Play safe.
Play it safe.
You've got loads of dudes. Yeah, I'm going to take the rivers one just in case I don't get it built.
That's not the rivers one. That's the dudes one.
Oh, sorry. I don't think doesn't look like there's going to be much demand for the dudes one.
Well, you're just
anyway.
about to lose 2 dudes.
And then you're not doing the saw action.
Yeah, I
about
know,
to
but
get
I've
killed.
got a chance to get more.
Yeah?
No, I can't. I've got a gold because
Right,
I
me,
can't.
I am doing 2 builds. So the first build is 2 dudes and 2 money. And the second build with a saw is 2 builds and a gold. Oh, so close. Right, I'm going to build an do I do it now? Yeah. I'm going to build the Undertaker. Oh, no, hang on a minute. I had a plan.
Was it a good plan?
Well, I thought it was. But actually, thinking about it, it might not be. So apologies. I might quickly change what I was planning to do very, very quickly, he says.
I feel like I've got a plan now, finally.
So have I. Something's just clocked with me a little bit.
Yeah, something's just clicked for me as well, actually.
You'll see when it's my
I'm
turn.
glad I didn't build the Dude's Bridge. I might build the Dead Dude's Bridge.
Dead dudes, yeah, you're just about to get two,
Okay,
two
no,
dead
I'm
dudes.
just going to build 2 more
If you
Site
get that
1
next time, it's
buildings.
4 dead dudes. Site 1 buildings.
Yeah, I've just got a whole load of Site 1 buildings.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
completely hammer that.
done.
That's me done, yeah.
Right, I'm moving. Can you move me to Georgetown? My red guy.
How far away can you move?
6.
So you get 4 dudes and a gold on the way.
Yep. And I'm going
Then-
for a barrel. Getting a gold. Oh, there's an extra gold there.
Yeah, I messed them up.
Can I have the barrel with the 3 cards on it, please?
So 1 more outlaw.
Yeah, one more outlaw goes on. I'm using this.
Okay, so you draw 3 cards
I draw 1 card.
and you get 2
and
points.
get 2 points.
2 points for red. Okay. Any more?
That's all I can do.
Adam, so you're on this space.
Yes, you scuppered my go there, Rick.
Did I?
I wanted that barrel.
I thought you might have done. Well, now I've got 5 barrels, which gets me max points with this. And I've got no cards. So every time I go on 1, I get 4 cards. So that's 4 points every time I choose 1, even on the shovel.
Nice.
That's my plan.
Just choose
That's
1.
my plan.
Every turn.
Well, you can't choose it next time.
Well, no, okay. But every time I can.
That's
That's
16
sort of
points, yeah.
depending on what I'm going to do.
Uh,
Not that I'm telling everyone my plans or anything,
No,
but it's
no.
a learning game.
We do have £100 riding on this, though.
What?
That was on the smoke
100
signals as
doubloons,
well.
yeah.
100 doubloons.
Gold nuggets.
I don't know if anybody watching in the chat
Shall
who
I
you think is going to win.
refresh this.
I can't call it at the moment, I don't think. Don't
I
know.
think Paul's done extremely
I
well.
think Paul is winning.
Oh, he's got 4 rivers
Yeah,
and 2 bridges.
Loads of buildings.
yeah.
And loads of buildings.
Yeah, but I'm getting I'm starting to collect negative points, and you guys are going to score now that I'm not. Oh,
Okay.
you're getting stuff, not points.
I'm going to use the barrel
Yep.
to buy this one.
1 more outlaw.
Oh, the one was full. Might as well just use it to
Get
get
a new barrel. 3
3
money.
coins. Top.
What are we
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh.
I was hoping to get 4 tenths on here, but it's not going to happen.
I've got no tents on there.
And
Just one thing. 25 points
As-
for 5 tents.
as I'm on number 5,
Yep, you can do your.
shovel.
We
Which
can't
is,
do the bottom bit. And that's only if it's
oh,
blocked.
it's only if it's blocked. But I'm going to
Burn a horse.
burn the horse
The barrel.
Turn it into glue.
for another 3.
Yeah,
which I'm gonna
another
use.
outlaw. And another 3 money. We are all out of outlaws.
And
So you've got the top bit where
I
you
have
can
got
buy
some.
tents and horses.
I can buy as many tents as I want.
As many tents as you want.
For 2
2
money.
money for each tent.
Yeah.
I think I'll buy 1 tent.
Okay.
Don't know what for, but
Yeah, in the last game,
All done?
I'll buy 6 tenths. Oh, I haven't got enough game left to spend any of them.
We're all done.
Yep.
Pioneers back.
Yeah.
And now we have a shootout. Did we lose?
But slightly.
Okay. So who put the most in there?
Adam.
Right. Adam gets 2 gold and 3 points and becomes the new sheriff round town.
all right.
Second place, 1 gold and 1 point.
Yeah.
Did you move? Oh, could you move me up to 3
You
points?
move so the blue
3
one goes
points.
3 points.
3 points for blue.
And the red one gets 1.
1 point for red. Third place, which is me. And you lose 2.
And let's go back to the.
Those go back to the supply. This disappears. We now have the final one, which is here, which is a pre-printed one. We move that on,
6
and we
outlaws.
replenish the gold. And we want 6 outlaws.
We
1,
need a new
2,
sheriff.
3,
Yes.
4, 5, 6.
Town is completely lawless. Yeah, whatever.
We just allowed them all to come in, playing with those barrels.
Okay, so gold is currently worth 2 each, and we are ready for round 1 of year 3. There we go.
Could you
Dudes.
say what these bonuses mean?
Points for rivers, points for cards in hand, points for barrels, points for dead dudes, and points for dudes in your lodge.
Okay.
So we all get 2 dudes.
Uh-huh.
Right. Choose an action. Yeehaw.
Last round.
This is the last round. Well, no, it's the last year.
Yeah, but last time we're
It's
going to do
round.
this one, then last time, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't afford.
Done. Chosen.
Wowee.
Yeah, Paul's being quick this time.
No messing around.
Chosen. I reckon I'll only get. I reckon more than one person's going to go there, but I reckon 2 people might go somewhere else as well.
Oh, do I want to?
Chosen.
Wait. Not chosen.
Unchosen.
Unchosen. Dischosen.
We're probably going to do the same thing, aren't we? I bet.
Yeah, this is going to be a slightly irritating.
So Rick wants to land on 1, doesn't he? So he can draw some
Well,
cards.
no, I don't think he does.
Well,
The
no
one's
point
not
going to one
available.
at the moment.
No. Action 1 is
Action
not
1 is not available. So people are going to go and
Yeah, but you,
elsewhere.
no, but you do this.
No,
No, this is covering it over.
that's the shovel action.
Shovel
So this doesn't like represent a card. It's not the basic one.
No.
Yeah, that
Is-
is this.
Ah, it's just okay.
You
just-
choose that and you
yeah.
get that.
So
Okay.
nobody's shoveling this turn. We all chosen?
Yep.
Yeah. Was it? Everyone chosen the same thing as me? What's chosen? Hallelujah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Rubbish.
That's really, really annoying.
Right, Adam, you're up first.
Okay,
Hallelujah.
so,
Hammer and a saw on the river's bridges action.
so I'm going to build a bridge.
Okay, using a hammer or a saw.
I guess it doesn't matter. If I'm going to do both of them, so the total is going to be the same either way, isn't it?
Nope.
No, these are work cost more.
Oh, more people.
No, more
How many
people and
people
more
have you
money,
got?
more
So I'm going to
Gold.
build a bridge.
Three
Three
people. and either $4 or 2 gold. You haven't got enough people to do both, have you?
No, I haven't, so I can only do 1. That's right. What's better, gold or bucks?
First place shootout is worth 10 points this year. Yes.
It is.
If we win.
If we win. 6
we
if we
win.
don't, though. That's still not bad.
There's already 6 people in there, remember? as
Yeah.
well.
There's,
We'll be fine.
there's
Just
varmints.
don't take many barrels.
Love barrels. I've got my 5, which is the maximum I can get with my barrel bridge.
I will use 4
Barrel bridge?
of these dots.
So you're doing 3 dudes and 4
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what bridge you
$4
buying?
bucks.
I think,
Oh, your card one.
I don't know, this is the only one that seems to make sense
Well,
with the synergy.
Points for cards in hand.
But it's maximum 12 victory points.
Yeah.
Barrels are maximum 15 victory points, and you've got
Oh,
5.
yeah, you want
so
to
that's
do barrel
worth more
one.
money.
Oh, okay.
That's more points.
Thanks.
And it stops other people buying as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a lot of barrels, so we'll just keep getting more barrels. I've got
Okay.
maximum.
So you're done?
Yeah, 5.
Right. Rick, build 2 buildings.
I shall. 4 dudes.
4 dudes, 2 money and a gold. To build 2 buildings.
Guess what kind of buildings? A level 1 building and a level 1 building.
Right, here, it's me first. So I've got 6 movement points.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not... Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no.
Yeah, I shouldn't worry.
Oh, I can go this way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, I can't.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
mine
get
only
to
gets
it.
me to there.
You want to
I
get the
needed
tents
extra
out,
1
don't you?
GG, which I got to get anyway for the points at the end.
That's rubbish.
Yeah.
Where are you, Paul?
You shouldn't
In
have
the
gone there
bottom
this
I'm
turn.
here. I thought it was 6 away.
No.
It's not, yeah, it's annoying. I was there for
It's
ages thinking
7.
6, and I'm
No,
like,
you-
ah.
I might go up to Georgetown then.
Yeah, that's 6 away, but I only got 5
Go to
horses.
Georgetown.
Yeah.
You can get another movement with a barrel,
I'll go to Georgetown. I'll take a gold
by the way.
and 4 dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... Yeah, I'll take a barrel. I'll have that one. Can we have another outlaw, please? I will flip it
2.
over
Oh, no,
immediately
it's 1.
to get another
6.
Thingy, what's it?
Move
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is another 4 dudes. 1, 2,
You don't want a 10.
3. I only have 3 dudes. I will take a 10th as my other
Yeah.
action.
And a card? Because you
Yeah,
went through
you
the
get a
card
card.
space.
Oh, there's a card space.
Yep.
Missed that. Thank you. Right, there it is. That's the one I wanted. Done. Pull.
1, 2 gold and 1 card.
Jason
gold and a card.
Dinger has arrived.
Jason's here. Hello, Jason. Thank you for popping in. What time is it where you are? I'm guessing like 4 or 5 o'clock. And Sam's saying I get a gold. Yes, I did get a gold.
That's when you went up.
I got a gold for here
Yeah.
and 4 dudes, and then I got 4 dudes,
And a
a
card.
card, and a tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm all good.
Ready to place those tents on the end of
We're all
the
done?
game?
Pioneers come back.
Yeah.
Round 2. That goes to there. That resets to there. We all get 2 gold.
2 gold is nice.
Right. Actions. So you'll be wanting action 1 then, will you?
It's got the red X on it.
So gold's better because it can be used as.
Well, right now gold is only worth 1.
Mm.
That's the problem.
But you
Gold
can't
now.
do the reverse, can you?
You can't. No.
No.
Wow. Yeah.
Have you got a poker hole?
I do.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
It's money, and I need money right now.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have built that building last time. I should have built the one that I was going to build, and then I changed my mind. I was trying to be greedy. That didn't work out too well.
Who's got the sheriff's badge? It's all
Me.
over there.
I have.
Adam has the sheriff's badge.
That could be either useful or terrible.
Semi hard to plan sometimes because of this. Can really throw your plans out, can't
Yeah.
it?
Oh, well, I've
yeah.
chosen.
Yeah.
Yep, chosen.
Chosen.
5.
5. 4.
4.
Damn it!
Oh.
You monkey!
Right, so action number 1
Oh well.
is the shovel action, and
So-
the boom action is taking a tent.
Okay, I'm going to use my shovel to take 2
Yeah, so you get 2 money,
2 money. Draw 2
plus
cards.
2 cards.
And then
And-
you get a 10.
Yeah,
Take a 10.
that is actually that.
So it's not.
No.
No, it's not there, is it?
No, the wheelbarrow is not there.
Yeah.
Right, all the way round, it's red next. You get to move.
Redneck. Right, 6. I'm gonna do the same as what you did earlier.
You copying,
Yep, and moving from Georgetown over on the top left there.
which
Getting me
is
4 dudes.
4 dudes and a card. Which could give
And
us
a card,
point.
which is a point. Might
Point
be a
for red.
point for red, please. And
What are you going to do when you get there?
what's there? More dudes? How many
4
dudes?
dudes
4
or
dudes or
10?
10? Do I get all my dudes now? Four dudes.
4 dudes. Pull. Okay. 4 dudes. Right, and then me.
Did you get? Where did you come from?
all of
Paul?
this?
Right there.
There.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to take
I
So
two.
don't get
One.
anything else. Right.
I'm then going to place tents. So I'm going to put 1 there.
That's why I did it, because I want to place
1
tents.
there,
Yeah. I know. There's 10
And
points
I'm gonna put 1
accumulating.
there. And then I'm going to place dudes. There you go. Done.
Oh, it's only gone and
He's only gone to done it. Right.
defending the city.
Pioneers come back. Well, somebody's got to.
That's quite good though. It's accumulated a load of points getting those tents and those people out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice that.
Right, next round.
Yep,
That goes to
chosen.
there. That goes to there.
Chosen.
Ooh. Oh, that's no good. One, two, three, four, five, six.
2 gold a card. And another tent, potentially. And then I have to put that tent in that other space. I'm like,
Oh, events.
Cool.
Didn't
What
do
did we
the
get?
event.
Yeah. True, we
We
didn't.
forgot to do the event.
Are there any tents on there?
Nobody mentioned it.
Yeah.
Everyone's fallen asleep.
I get 4 points.
You got no cards left.
I got no cards and I draw
Right.
4 cards.
Yeah, I get 2 points.
How did you
I'm
get
just
4 cards?
reconsidering my event.
So
My
that's 2, so I get 2
2,
points.
so you get
I'm
2
just
points.
reconsidering my
Rick,
choice.
did you get
I got no cards, so I get 2 points.
2 points for red? Okay.
I've unchosen.
Yeah, okay. I haven't started yet. So.
And then we run out of cards as well. Both you have.
This
It's getting a bit.
is difficult decision time.
Yeah. Squeaky bum time is what
Okay.
people call this. Isn't it?
No, I think I have to stick with my original plan.
Okay.
Wait,
Right,
no, I'm
No.
not ready yet. I'm just trying to. These things here only activate on that turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the start of
It's
that
the
turn.
event. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't get those dudes. You had 1 horse the whole game.
Yeah,
Shall I
I've
move on?
I had 2. I destroyed.
Oh
one.
yeah, you ate one, didn't you? Yeah, I remember.
Yay.
You should to glue that thing. Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna just
Melt
go
it down.
and make my decision, and I've done it.
Oh, you've done it. Okay. Decisions are. Yep.
Oh, okay.
5.
You're on 5. Okay. So yeah, we'll do Adam first.
Right, so I take
Location number 1.
draw 2 cards, which is 2 points.
2 points for blue.
$2
Two
dollars.
money.
And no,
No.
that's it.
Nothing else. Okay. Rick.
4 points. So 4 cards. So 4 points.
4 points for red.
2 dudes. There aren't any dudes. But I get a 10 and a gold.
Okay.
Why do
So
you draw?
It's
Oh,
just
you've got
shovels.
2 draws.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I get 2
Yeah.
points. You get a gold.
What's that one?
Lumberyard.
I get 2
Lumberyard.
money. And I get 2 dudes and I haven't got any dudes. Yeah. Inefficient.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all
Oh.
chose it.
Get a tent and do stuff.
It'd be nice to have got the
So
others.
I'll take 1 tent, which I'll put. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why both those spaces on.
Yeah.
Put there, and then the other 2 tents. I'm never gonna get. Is that's gonna get covered up?
There's no point going anywhere other than there.
I'm wondering whether I'll ever get another one out there. Is what I'm wondering, and I'm not going to. I'll never have a chance to move my wagon far enough.
Right.
So
But there's no point putting
You
one
might.
anywhere other than there.
no, there
That's
isn't.
what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I've already got one in there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in there.
Yeah,
And are you going to the shootout?
yeah. Of course I am.
Okay.
My plan was to die this turn and
get
take
dead people.
the dead people bridge, but
New plan.
new plan
Plan.
Okay.
Take-
Pioneers come home.
is to take second place. Well, probably take second place.
Pioneers. Penultimate round. So the event is money. I get 4 money. You get 4 money.
Get 2.
You get 2 money.
I get 4 money.
You get 4 money. Okay, right. Choosing of cards. Resources are nice, but points are better. Yes, I've got 6 gold. I've got way too much stuff.
Wow. You know what's going to happen now then, don't you? How many more rounds we got?
2
2.
this round and 1 more.
Interesting. Interesting. Decisions.
Done. Chosen.
Decisions.
So this is where the hotels go when you're playing with the hotel variant. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of variants with this game, which is good. Hotels, B side of the player boards, special powers on the pioneers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, done.
We all chosen?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2.
2.
I knew
One.
you'd go 2.
Uh,
1.
Damn.
Luckily,
Oh,
it doesn't move.
doesn't move.
You
Awesome.
wanted it to move.
No, that's terrible.
No, it's brilliant.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, Rick's getting all these points in now.
Okay, so Adam,
I'm
you
drawing
first.
2 cards, which is 2 points.
2 points.
And then,
That's Rick.
That's me.
Nope.
And
I
your
don't mind.
wheelbarrow kicks in.
yeah, it's just more dollars that I can't make any use out of. So
Okay.
I get a gold as well.
Yeah.
And what, $3 for both? Have you already taken 2? Or?
No, I'm not taking any. So that's
There you
it, yeah.
So,
Lots of stuff.
1, 2, 3. Let's go with all the shovels first. So 4 points.
4 points for red.
2 dudes, which I haven't got any of. Another 2's monies. We've got any more 1s?
I got loads. I think you will do a solo on this. Yeah, my plan is
2
next
dudes, 2
week
dudes, a 10.
and the start of the week
And a
after is
gold.
to actually do a few solo plays. I've got
And then this one, a
Maracaibo,
gold.
Cooper
A
Island,
dude, which I haven't got any dudes.
Expedition to
of.
New
a
Dale,
card, another
Black
point.
Angel, and this
Another point for red.
are the ones that I'm thinking of.
Another dollar. And I
Um,
can swap a card for a 10.
Yeah, I'll be putting a
What am I
poll
gonna
up
do?
on my Patreon page
Or do I want to do that?
probably at the weekend and getting people to vote on what they want me to
Not
do.
gonna
I'm
be
not
able
going to
to
be able to do
place
them all.
tents,
I would
am
love
I?
to do them all, but I'm not going to be able to. So I'll put it out to my Patreon supporters to see what they want to see me do a
No,
solo
one
playthrough on.
dude for a gold.
My aim is to do 1 or 2 next week, I think.
Done.
Done?
I need another turn, really, I think.
Right, me next. So, I am doing both. I am building with a hammer, and then I'm building with a saw.
A river and then a bridge.
I think it's going to be a river and a bridge.
It's going to have to be in it.
So, I probably want to build the saw with the river. Now, this is interesting because I could go there and I could get the extra movement and end up down here.
And I need to get a tent.
Yeah, but I then can't place the tent.
No, because this is going to be blocked.
Yeah, that's going to be blocked. So I don't know if that's actually worthwhile. Whereas this,
Build a building. Building's worth 6 points.
no,
Forget
that's not
that.
build a building, is it?
No, but get a barrel which allows you to build a
Oh,
building.
it is. Awesome. Do that there. Right. That gets me that barrel. I'll have that one. Thank you, please. So 1 outlaw and a new barrel.
New barrel.
So that was the river, which I did with the saw. Then I'm going to do the hammer for the bridge, which is 3 dudes.
Did you... Okay, you built the river, didn't you? Which you got a barrel. Yeah, fine.
actually, I might undo that because I haven't actually got. I've not looked at any of that stuff. That doesn't give me enough dudes
No.
to actually build the building.
Uh,
And if I can't get dudes next turn, I'm not going to do that.
dudes.
So instead, I'm just going to put it there.
Get
You
any
can do
points.
that bit. Right. You took the outlaw off. Right, thank you. So I've just spent 3 dudes and 4 money
To build a bridge.
to build a bridge.
Which
right.
bridge you
so
going
the bridge
for?
I'm going to have is. I got 12 cards in hand, so it seems wise
12 points.
to take that one.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to discard a card. I don't think it really matters which one or where I put it, so I'll just put it there.
Stick around to the end of the show, Sam, and I'll tell you more about what other stuff I'm doing next
To
week
get-
as well.
3 dudes, which I've only got 2 of,
Yeah.
but I now have 6. So I'll be spending 6 dudes, 4 money and 2 gold to build 2 bridges.
Oh, you can do 2 bridges, can't you?
Yeah. So I'm going to build that one so that nobody else gets it.
Yeah.
And I build that one because obviously I haven't got many dudes, but I've got some dead dudes.
Okay, nice. You got 4 bridges.
I got 4 bridges
Nice.
and 4 rivers, obviously.
Wow,
Because the bridges are. Yeah.
that's a lot of points.
I'm rather hoping it might win, but
Okay, we
we'll
are
see.
done. So, Pioneers come back. We go into the last round of the game. And this happens.
Yep.
So I can do it once.
I can do it twice.
I can do it twice.
1, 2,
I'm
3.
going to do it 3 times.
Can't do it 3 times.
Can't you do it 3 times?
No, twice.
Twice. I've got.
You
I've got.
can do it once.
I'm going to do it once.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have done it 5 times if I could have.
Yeah, I would have done it. So
I'm going to
you,
do it once. 3 points for red, please.
3 points for red.
I get 6.
I'll do it 100 times.
Okay, so that's the event done. We are now choosing, with our dial, our very last action.
Last time.
Last time,
Chosen.
not chosen.
Let's see what happens.
I think I know what Rick's chosen.
Might not have done.
Well, you're going to get loads of points for doing it.
Well,
so you'd be
I
silly
think
not to.
it's obvious what's going to happen.
I've run out of dudes. It's like they've all gone to a shootout or something.
My dudes haven't.
Hmm.
What at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so you're fine at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going to be.
Oh.
I think somebody's going to mess it up.
Well,
Evil
How
red.
many dudes is it? You've got no dudes.
I got no dudes.
I've got
You
no
got
dudes.
Oh,
You
loads
got
of
no
dudes.
dudes. So you can go a building. We can't.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, we can't.
Yeah, he needs to build a river and a bridge though, that's the trouble. Has he got enough gold and he's got enough gold and cash?
So,
Yeah, building a building would be good, but I just don't have any guys. Yeah, I screwed myself by not getting the horses at the start.
horses.
Because that means
Yeah.
because that's really good for just getting
You chose
guys.
this action a couple of times when you only had 1 movement.
Yeah, and
Oh, we don't need
Not being
another
able to
X
build
horse,
stuff
do I?
without
Because
guys.
3 5 is 15, which is the maximum VP.
Yeah.
So the extra one I'm trying to get is irrelevant.
Is irrelevant. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you only 5 for max that.
So really, but I got no dudes.
Dude.
You got any tents? No.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out what I can actually do that's actually getting me any points.
Drawing cards.
Which is draw 2 cards, which is 2 points.
Yeah.
It's so weak.
Move. Can you move and then
So-
get cards?
Yeah, 1.
if Rick doesn't put anything in there, and we both joint third or joint last.
Good question.
Well, this isn't last. This is if you put none in.
Ah, see.
Ah,
So
both
it's
would be
everybody who
both
put
would be
none
it.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm worried.
Wow. And Sam says, just noticed my own bars video. Yes. Yeah, watch it. If you've got any questions, let me know. Or watch the video again and then ask me questions.
Insanely, I think the best thing I can do is move my wagon and get 1 card for a point.
Points me.
Well,
prizes.
it's only slightly better. So it's only slightly worse than what I'm planning to do.
Oh, there must be something better than 1 point I can do. Surely.
Oh, there is something.
I've played
that
too well.
might work. Yeah, I've peaked around too early.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
There is something I could do. I could buy a tent, draw a barrel from the top of the deck, and hopefully it's the place a tent barrel.
Wow, that'd be good,
Right.
wouldn't it?
Or just a guaranteed 2 points. I'll go for the guaranteed 2 points.
see what? I'll buy a tent. Right?
I go here, I spend 2 money to buy a tent, draw
Yeah.
that barrel, and hopefully that barrel allows me to place a tent.
How are you drawing that barrel? Oh yeah, but it's going to get covered up, isn't it? That's the trouble.
Not necessarily.
I
I think there's a fair chance of it.
Right, everyone chosen?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't chosen because I can't see anything better than getting 1 point at the moment.
get 1 point then.
Yeah, that was a beer all night.
Oh, all right.
Number 1.
Number 1.
And guess what I'm doing? Number 2.
Number 2.
Wow.
Number 5.
Build. I guess you can build, can't you?
So unfortunately, that moves to there. Not that that actually makes any difference to me.
No, me neither.
Okay, will you go up first?
Draw 2 cards and get 2
So 2 points.
dollars.
And $2.
Yeah, two points.
Yeah. Can I also have 2 points? I'll also have a gold.
Last gold.
2 money and 2 dudes.
2 money. Well,
Got it. Yep.
you got it. Right. So
Building stuff.
I am building stuff.
River and the bridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
With, let's say, 5 dudes and 6 money as well. Not much difference between the gold and the money, to be honest.
No.
So I'm in a river now. What's going to potentially get me more points? Can I move and do stuff? Not really. Not going to get me any points or anything. So I might as well just go for the 8 pointers.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to build a one. That's going to be worth 8 points. That's 6 points. Basically, well, 8 points if I get it, I guess. 'Cause I'm already getting those -2. That's 8 points. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points. And that is
6.
8 points. So, dudes,
Okay.
worth 10.
Done. Paul, last action of the game. You're going to take a barrel. What have you got? What have you got? What have you got?
2 gold.
2 gold, there isn't
Hey!
any.
So you keep the barrel face up. Let's pop it here.
Sorry.
See that. Anything else?
I just thought I might
That's
as well.
it.
We are done. Right, so Pioneers, come on.
Right.
We now do the final shootout. Did we win?
We did.
Yes.
Huzzah! I get 10 points. 10
Yeah.
points for purple. 6 points.
You're on 18, so 28.
6 points for yellow. And you two. Somebody did.
Yeah, that's another. Maybe I should have got the dead person one, actually.
Should have done. You just took one, then. One dead person.
Only one dead person.
Only one dead person.
Okay.
Yeah, it still would have been better, wouldn't it?
And 4, 8, 12 points. There's been a net gain of 2 points.
Yeah, switch
Switch it over. It didn't make any difference.
Yeah. Because you would have known that you were about to
Yeah.
lose them. Right, okay. So let's do the end of game scoring. Let's start with buildings. So I have 4 buildings, so that's 24. So that goes from there to 52. 4 buildings, 24
Yep,
points.
yeah.
24 on to 17 is 41.
5 buildings.
Is that right?
I've got
Yeah.
Yeah.
18.
18. So 18 on to 20 is 38.
And I've got
You've got
5.
5. So that's
30.
30 points.
On to
You
18.
go from 18 to 48. Okay, so that's the buildings done. Next, let's do my rivers and bridges first. So 8 plus 6 is 14. That's 12. So I've got 12 cards in hand. So 14, 26. 15 for that is 41.
Wow.
1 and then 40. Right, Paul,
Right. All the rivers is 24.
24. Should we do the 24 first?
Yeah.
So you're on 41, so 65.
65.
Yeah. I've maxed out on that, so that's 15.
Yeah.
I got 3 points there.
1, 2, 3.
16 there.
Is that a max of 16?
That's a max of 16.
So 1, 2, 12, 16.
I've got 8 points there,
8, 1 plus 7.
but -2.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet.
Okay.
But no, we can do that now.
That's what I
That's
thought.
it.
So we're doing graveyards as well, so I
Yeah.
lose 1 from my graveyard. Adam,
So I've got 25 points in total for
In
both.
total?
Yeah.
and mine for your graveyard?
2.
So 23.
Yeah.
So 1, 2 plus 21. Rick?
So I've got 15 on my barrels.
1, 2 plus 13. Yeah.
6 for that river.
2, 6. Yeah.
8 for that river.
1, 6, 8.
12 for my dead people.
1, 2, and then 10.
And then -2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. And now, points for tents in here.
Oh yeah, tents.
So me and Paul have both got 3.
Yeah.
So we get 12 points. Paul's
I've got
got 1,
3
which is
points.
3 points. And I think that's it.
I think that's it for points, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think we've missed anything in the end game scoring.
No.
So Paul wins,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which we thought.
Yeah.
Played well, got a good start. 117. I got 104. Then Rick with 85 and Adam with 64.
Bridges and rivers.
Bridges, rivers.
Missing
Well,
bridges and
I mean,
rivers.
I had no idea I was going to get that much out. Until,
Well, only one of them was only worth 3 points,
yeah,
wasn't
exactly.
it? On bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get your 10 points for your first?
Yeah.
I did.
You did, yeah, it's fine. The first
I
one
did get my 10 points for my first.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there we go. So I think we did the final scoring wrong.
Right.
I mean,
That's because you didn't win.
no, I did it wrong because Sam said I thought it was gold for the saw boom action. And I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Saw, boom.
Yeah.
Confused.
You've got to pay gold to do the building, and somebody must have paid money.
Oh, what zoom? Oh no. Oh, I see. Yeah, I know what I mean. I just done 2 gold instead of 4 money. But it makes no difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. So yeah. So there you go. For those people that have been watching this live, if you placed your bets on yellow, then you won.
Yeah.
I told Graham at the beginning he should bet on yellow again, but he didn't say anything.
Right. Shall we have a quick round the table discussion
Yeah.
about the game? Starting with Paul, because you won.
It's nice. It's not what I'd been led to expect. There's a bit.
What had you been led to expect then?
I expected something lighter.
Okay.
It's not that light.
There's a lot of thinking.
There's a
going on.
lot of thinking going on. I mean, coming 2 days after Triz messaged us,
Yeah. This is easy.
This is easy, but there's a lot more depth here than I was led to expect. There's quite a lot of thinking. It's a nice game. I mean, I guess if you play it again with people who were familiar with it, it'd be a fairly quick game, relatively.
Yeah.
I mean, 90 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
It's just
Which is a nice size thing for sort of a second game if you've played something longer in a long evening or something. Yeah, I really like it.
Okay. Rick?
Yeah, I liked it as well. I mean, there was some real tough decisions then, and you sort of try and plan for things, but then like, no, it's busted, and I can't. That ruins that, and yeah. So it's a bit of fun kind of stuff that going on. Yeah.
Complexity wise?
Yeah, it's not too complex. Again, the iconography works well.
Mm-hmm.
I find everything you can look and go, okay, yeah, green numbers, yeah, I work that out. That gets me that, and it's just trying to plan.
I think like on a second time playthrough, I feel like I've got more of an idea of what I need to do at the start of the game and then lead off towards the end of the game. Whereas this time I was a bit clueless. So
yeah, first time playing through a game is normally like that.
Mm-hmm.
Paul and Rick came over a little bit earlier today, and we did a little bit of a practice session, so they'd had a bit of a head start.
Yeah.
And I think that showed because they had more of an idea of what to do.
There's probably a good strategy, things like getting horses early,
which
so
I
you can
didn't
move
do.
around.
I tried to.
Yeah, you
Didn't
tried to.
work.
Well, there you go. And then, making sure you get the things that you want off here because they're gone. Because I'd have liked the horse one, which I couldn't get because they're
and
both
actually
gone.
I found that was quite a good thing. That once I got all my rivers out, I had total domination of taking those bridges.
Mm-hmm.
So I was about to take the river one, and I said, "Hang on, I think I better take the one that's in more demand."
Yeah.
Because you can't have a bridge without the river.
Exactly.
And you got the rivers early and we hadn't, so you knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew nobody else was going to be going for the river one, at least for a while, so I better take one at that point that was likely to be in more demand as there was any two.
Yeah, I was a bit worried with the last go that you guys were going to block me from building because you could have done.
How?
You could have put your guys on here as well, same as me, and then it could have busted that, and then I wouldn't have been able to have a river but not a bridge.
Right.
You could have done
Which is
that.
what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, because you could have done it. Because you might 1 point. I was like, yeah, but you could stop me getting 15.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because if it was really close,
Yeah.
and you thought, it's really close, you can easily do that to someone.
Yeah. I mean, I only had one dude. If I'd have just had one more dude, I'd have gone on there as well.
Yeah.
And I'd have built a river. That would have got me more. So, obviously, because Final Frontier have helped to sponsor this video, I shouldn't really share my personal opinions on the game. But you probably saw that we quite enjoyed it. The thing that I can say objectively about the game is the graphic design is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The graphic design was very clear. The only thing that I would make if you ever do another printing is this icon here that tells you can place tents, is just put some other tents faded out beyond it, just to tell the viewer, I can do more than one. Because iconography wise, that looks like you can only place one.
Yeah.
And I know a number of people that have played it who thought it was only place one. So you've just put some other tents there faded out.
Or maybe the infinity symbol like you got in the others.
Or something like that. But apart from that, graphic design was really clear. I liked the fact that we had different routes to victory.
Although only one of us won.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
Paul was pretty
ideas.
close.
I could have built more
wasn't that
buildings.
close. Could have built more buildings. Obviously, these are the two spaces that use the resources. Playing with 4 as opposed to 2 was a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
Because, and playing with 5, I'm not sure whether I'd want to play this game with 6.
I don't think I would.
Because this bit here would feel a little bit more chaotic. With
Yeah.
4, it's always somebody going to go there or not. Whereas with 6, you're like, who knows?
Chances
Who
I
knows
probably
what's
will.
gonna
I
happen.
think for my personal taste, I think I probably prefer this with 4. I think it would be too hard to work out what's happening there with 5. For my taste.
Yeah.
It would be getting more into the chaotic
Yeah.
randomness of a game.
Yeah. But
For me,
well,
and
the
I
thing-
thought it was relatively okay.
Because you've got more chance of people going 2, 2, and 1,
saying that,
haven't you?
would it actually balance out with it? Because with
I
4,
don't know. You'd have to try it.
with 4 people, it was, if one other person is using the same
Yeah.
space as me, it's going to bust.
4,
Yeah.
2, 2,
Right?
and 1.
Whereas with 6,
Yeah, but a couple of
can
times
be
there
2,
we
2,
had
and 2.
we had you two went on one and
yeah.
It didn't move. then,
it
yeah.
didn't move because
Yeah.
we 2 on each.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's an interesting choice. I quite enjoyed that. Anyway, right. So, any questions in the chat? Not played with 6, but I agree that 4 is the sweet spot. Says Sam.
I mean, we know people who think that 5 is a sweet spot,
Yeah,
so I
Graham
think it's a
Charlton
matter of
says-
taste.
Yeah, matter of taste. With 2 players, you use the an extra piece that randomly goes on one space. And we were talking earlier that perhaps that rule should also apply to 3 people.
To turn it into a
To
4-player
turn
game.
it into a sort of
Yeah.
simulated 4-player game. I can't see why you couldn't do that. But yeah, if you're in the chat, then yeah, thank you very much for joining in. I did say to Sam that I will let you know what's happening in future. So tomorrow, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, live tutorial and playthrough of Mage Knight. That is happening tomorrow. Next week, I'm going to be doing some solo playthroughs during the day. Keep an eye on the channel. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing yet. Wednesday, what are we doing Wednesday?
I can't remember off the top of my head
I
what we're
think-
doing Wednesday.
I think we're doing Glenmore 2.
Glenmore 2.
I
Yes,
think on
we are
Wednesday-
doing Glenmore 2 on Wednesday.
Wednesday afternoon, we're doing Glenmore 2 Chronicles, which at the moment is just me and Paul.
Yeah.
It might just be me and Paul. I don't know. Friday,
We're doing
Age
Age
of
of
Steam,
Steam, Runestones,
Runestones
and Bus.
And Bus. So that's what's happening next Friday. Next Friday, 3 live streams, Age of Steam in the afternoon, Runestones at about 5 o'clock, tea time-ish, and then Bus in the evening.
Wow.
So yeah, next week's going to be another busy week. But you know, as I mentioned at the start of the month, yeah, through the support of my Patreon campaign, I'm basically giving more time. I'm taking time off my paid work. Vital Lacerda's not happy with that because I need to be doing a rule book for him. And I'm going to be providing more content, basically funded through my Patreon campaign. So if you like this video and you want to support me on Patreon, please check out the Patreon page. Lots of benefits available for people who support me on Patreon. And the chance to win Maracaibo. So this month, one lucky person who supports me on Patreon is going to win a copy of Maracaibo at the end of the month. Other than that, yeah, thank you very much to everybody for watching in the chat. Thank you very much for all of the comments that have been going on. Thank you to everybody for coming over tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it.
I have.
We're going to pack this away now, and I will say goodbye. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Cheers all. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.